I salute you wherever you are watching me from. This is the City Boy Movement. We are live and direct. My name is Aparawa Nisima. I'm from Akwa. Our job is to make sure that we continue to fight in order to protect and to defend our land. So today we are going to be asking a very important question. Hopefully you can hear me live and direct. Can you hear me live and direct, please? Can you confirm you can hear me? Can you confirm if you can hear me? If you are watching me from TikTok, can you confirm? If you are watching me from Twitch and other platforms, okay, very important conversation, guys. I'm asking this question, because I have seen several people. Some people agree with Atiku, some people do not agree with him. So the question is, do you want President Tinubu to resign, and why? So if you think that President Tinubu should resign, who else will take over office? Who do you think should take over office if President Tinubu should resign? And if any other person take over office, do you think they're going to do better than President Tinubu? So earlier, was it 2 days ago, we saw Atiku tweeting or whatever, saying that President Tinubu should resign because of insecurity issues. So for me, I personally, I have a challenge with that because how can you tweet specifically to say President Tinubu should resign because of insecurity issues? So that is a very important questions to be asked. So because I mean we have been experiencing a lot of insecurity issues in Nigeria ever since Atiku have been trying to become president in Nigeria. For a long time since Atiku tried to become president, we have seen increased number of insecurities and all of that, and he is not condemning it. I have never seen is it President Atiku? I'm talking about President Atiku. Ever President Atiku have been trying to contest for election in Nigeria. In fact, the increase in insecurity has been so much, especially during Ebele Jonathan. After Ebele Jonathan, it was Buhari. After Buhari, now President Tinubu, and now each time Atiku contest election and fail and travel to Dubai, we always see an increased number of a lot of insecurities in Nigeria. And now this one specifically, according to the tweet of Atiku, he said specifically that President Tinubu should resign because of insecurity. To me, that is a signal that the insecurity issues is a politicized tool that they are using. It's political. Understand? They are using the insecurity as a tool to try to torment the government, to try to cause a lot of confusion to see if it is going to frustrate President Tinubu to resign or pressure President Tinubu to resign. For me, that one is a different thing because now Nigerians will realize that President Tinubu is the Jagaban, is the one that is coming to save the country. Because most of them don't understand what is actually going on. Because everybody should know this. For somebody to specifically tweet and pointed it out and say President Tinubu should resign because of insecurity, it is a question. Somebody must be asking that question. How come? Do you know much about these insecurities? Is there anything you want to tell us? Because you tweeting and you are telling us President Tinubu should resign because of insecurity. So you can see that the insecurity issues are championed, of course, of what? Of politics. They are the things that these politicians are using. And it's not that they love you or they love Nigeria or they love anybody. It is just for their own political interest. So that is my question I'm asking you. Do you support Atiku on that statement? Or do you want President Tinubu to resign? Because many of you, I post a little bit of video. Some of you are agree, some of you are angry, some of you are reporting my page. I've told you before that that is not what is doing what I'm doing. Whatever I'm doing it for a purpose. I'm not doing it because of you. Are you getting me now? So my question is, do you? I salute you. Thank you very much, guys. I did not see this. Adebisi Akim, I see you. Thank you very much for joining us. God bless you. This one say Daniel Okeke say you are a very mad man. So if you know that I'm mad, then you can't try me. You will never try me. I've told you before. I see you, Esther Kaba. Thank you very much. Joseph Akpan say God bless you, bro. Joseph Akpan, God bless you, bro, means what? God has always been blessing me. So what this is opportunity for you uh to tell me what you think. You understand me? Of course, you already know that whatever you think does not matter to us. Because I'm just asking you a question because I want to see your train of thoughts. You understand me? Because I think we're saying that President Tinubu should resign is a stupid statement. It's a statement of failure. It's a statement of somebody who knows what is really behind the insecurity issues. And for me, if I was part of the government, I will invite Atiku and interrogate him. If I was part of the government, what I could have been doing or what I could have done is to invite Atiku and be questioning him. Atiku should tell us more about the insecurity issues in Nigeria. This is historically, whenever Atiku run for election and fail and go back to Dubai, is always insecurity will always try to increase. We will see an increased amount of insecurities in the country and all of that. And now, ever since Atiku have been trying to contest election, so this is something we should perhaps he has a. We are not accusing Atiku for anything, but perhaps he knows better. Perhaps he knows the people that are perpetuating the insecurity issue, because I cannot see how a political opponent should be using insecurity as a tool to try to fight his opponent and telling us that, oh, okay, they should President Tinubu should resign because of insecurity. So there's a lot of questioning there, and that is why I'm so worried that our police forces are no longer functional. Our police forces, some of them are not doing their job. Some of them do whatever they like. In fact, I saw some videos the other day. They say some police people were involved in kidnapping. And that is why I shared that video. There's a short video I did. I was trying to explain how can our police forces be used for pranks. All these Igbo comedians on social media, they'll be using our police forces and be doing pranks. So that is where the question is, because our police forces are no longer active, are not doing their job. Because if they know their job, all this nonsense will not be happening. If the police forces know their job, how can somebody like Atiku be sitting down and be telling Nigerians that their own president should resign because of insecurities? And then the police force have not invited him for questioning, because he must have known something about it. He must have known something about it, because for some, it's like you planning something against somebody, and then you know that is a plot. You are plotting it to see if that person will fail. And since you are the one that plotted that evil, and then you're already using it as a tool. And then it's obvious, because if you are the one planning it, you are using it as a tool, and then because you have done it, then it's not shaking somebody, it's not shaking President Tinubu. You decided to come and tweet it because Atiku is tired. Atiku have tried so many options to become president. He has failed. What kind of desperation is this? Should Atiku ever become president in Nigeria? Will he ever? Because we have seen that this man have been so desperate. Atiku has been so desperate. Even as a vice president, he did not achieve anything. The only thing they achieved was to sell the properties of the country. So I don't understand. Insecurity issues are politics. These are politics. Because when some of the culprits, some of the people that they caught, police people, the security forces, they catch them. When they catch them, you look at the people that are even doing all these security issues. They live in the bush. They live. How did they get these weapons? How did they get these guns that they are using? That shows you that there's somebody behind it and somebody sponsoring it. Of course, just like every other person normally say that if any insecurity or any issue continue for more than 24 hours, it means that the government is aware. I'm aware that this government knows those who are involved in whatever that is going on. But when is the government going to act? When is the government going to do something differently? You understand me? For the boldness of Atiku coming out to tell us that President Tinubu should resign because of insecurities, it means that there's something that Atiku knows. And in case the police forces or the army are not checking it, they should look at it. They should look at it. They should look at these issues. So my question is, do you want President Tinubu to resign, and why? And why do you think President Tinubu should resign? Is it because of insecurity, or is it because of economy, or is it because of Obi, or is it because of Atiku? Then if you ask President Tinubu to resign, who fits that position? Is it Atiku or Obi? Because when some of you are talking, when I listen to some of you, I see that some of you are talking based on emotions. In fact, there's one group I participated, one group like that. Somebody was trying to tell me, oh, look at it, things are expensive, oh, I can no longer see food to eat, oh, there is the Tinubu. I say, you don't have sense. You don't have sense. You are looking for who to blame. Fine, you can blame anybody, but that will not put food on your table. Understand? Because as you are complaining rubbish, that is not President Tinubu is not the cause of the problem. Are you getting me now? President Tinubu is not. You are the cause of the problem by yourself. I salute you, Carlos. I see you. Good evening. I salute you. Somebody say Kenny Bebe Baba Yemi say good evening, my brother. He will never resign because he's the Abraham of our time. Because they are the root of insecurity of the country. The Lord will expose them in the name of Jesus Christ. Perfect. Thank you very much for that, Kenny. I salute you. Why will President Tinubu resign? President Tinubu is not resigning, but I just want to hear some of the mindset of these OB, IPOP, Biafra people, and some of the people supporting Atiku. Are you getting me now? I've taken time to think. Maybe I'm the one making mistake. Ever since Atiku whatever, even when he was a vice president of Nigeria, after he finished, there is nothing that Atiku have done for the people of Adamawa State. Rather, any business or any company or any project that you see that is from Atiku is for money, is for business. He's using it for business. During that time, they refused to improve our educational system, especially Atiku. Atiku was in charge of that project for education sector, especially. That's what Atiku was in charge. They refused to build schools, they refused to equip our schools, they refused to pay our teachers, and then all of a sudden, Atiku went and built his own school. Atiku went and built his own private schools. Why? They privatized the whole of educational sector, and today our public schools are underfunded. That is what we can think about Atiku. Then when you look at other sectors like the whatever they call it, is it today PCN or NEPA? They sold everything, they privatized everything, and even during this whatever, he keep on telling us that he want to sell NNPC. That is why we also see everything is in line with our oil. Atiku is looking for ways to get our money, just like he has been doing it. Because when Atiku tweeted something about NNPC, he cited the same thing. And the information that Atiku tweeted was wrong. That tells you that the people working with Atiku, either they are the one misleading him or they choose to be using their propaganda because they're going to fail. They will continue to fail. They have failed before and they will fail again. I can tell you. I remember those days during election period. This is how we have always been saying. Whenever I come live, we'll be hearing some people telling us that Obi is coming. Obi kererenke, Obi kererenke, Obi kererenke. So they will be shouting, Obi kererenke, Obi 75, Obi one day. I tell them, no, that this is not going to work. Sammy, they just flagged this program now. I've seen it. They have always been flagging my program anyways. So maybe they are trying to, they think that we are looking for views or whatever. They are making mistake. You see, President Tinubu is on the throne and he will continue to be on the throne. And there is nothing that can stop President Tinubu. This is an assurance I'm giving to some of the people that don't understand what is going on. I can assure you that President Tinubu knows those who are behind it. And in case most of you have forgotten, during the election period, remember what happened when we didn't even know what was going on? President Tinubu in his campaign, on the campaign ground, he told us if they like, they should be keeping the money. If they like, they should hoard the money. If they like, they should stop the money. If they like, they should redesign Naira. If they, whatever thing they want to do, whether there is money or not, that is going to win election. That was an indication that President Tinubu understands what is going on. Another indication is that President Tinubu is trying to resolve the issues of the CBN. No wonder CBN failed, because people that were employed in that CBN, they were children of the politicians who came through back doors. They could not achieve anything. They could not solve any problem. They could not articulate anything. And that is why Emefiele was able to manipulate everything and took all the monies that we are aware today, that they are talking about today, or the issues that we are facing today. Are you getting me now? So thanks to President Tinubu, because President Tinubu is the solution of the crisis or the challenges that is going on in Nigeria. And they are not happy about it. So we know that they have to do everything possible to try to discourage him. I get him now. They will try to do everything possible to try to discourage President Tinubu, but then you know him now. He's the master of the game. Let us see how they are going to do whatever they want to do to stop President Tinubu. Because this is how I believe that they must be challenged for all of us to understand that this is the man for the job. Are you getting me now? They must be challenged. So I remember initially when all of them, they were following us. They think that they can come and use us to get money, because we know their mission. They will be hiding. Some of them will be sending me message. He said, "Oh, Nsima, I am one of your supporter of President Tinubu." I said, did you just realize it? Why are you sending me message now? Are you getting me now? Because we understand their games. You understand me? You cannot succeed. President Tinubu is not somebody that you come and play with and do anyhow. Are you getting me now? So the game is on. The game is on. I believe that President Tinubu will show them that he is who he is. Are you getting me now? And that is what they want him to do. That is what they want to find out from President Tinubu. And I believe that President Tinubu will show them that he is the man that he is. Are you getting me now? And this is what we have been talking about. You see? So the game is on. So just like President Tinubu was able to expose all the bishops and pastors that they have been using for a long time to deceive all of us, President Tinubu will expose all of them. It's so easy. It's so easy. It's just a matter of time. You see all these games that they are doing, this is their final slot. They know this is their final slot. People like Atiku have tried it many times. He couldn't. So this is his final slot, or maybe because he cannot succeed. None of them can succeed. So that is why I'm asking you this question. Do you agree with the statement of Atiku? And do you think that that statement from Atiku really makes sense? I'm going to read some of the comments here. I see you. Thank you very much, Easy. I salute you, Felicity. I see you. Thank you very much for your comment here. Omo Ejeri said Atiku should be arrested. I don't know what our security forces are doing. You know, they always, because they have brothers and sisters, they have friends. That is why the issues of the country is so difficult to fight. That is why the challenges of the country is so difficult, because this one have friends, this one have stars, this one have brothers, this one are they are friends, and or they are also in the same political crime or whatever, corruption or whatever. So it takes time for them to make a decision to resolve the issues, and we are seeing it every day. Look at what is going on in other countries, where if they find out that you have committed one kind of atrocities, they will be you'll be punished. You will definitely be punished. But in Nigeria, somebody will go there and steal money, just like, because it's like it becomes habit. Somebody will steal money in Nigeria, and then they will bail the person out. The person will still use the same money that they from Nigeria to bail themselves out. Is it not a good business? That is one of the best business. Who would not like to do such business? Go and steal the money. When you steal the money, court, and when they take you to court, court will ask you to bail yourself, and then you bail yourself. Why don't people will do it? People will continue to do it. People will continue to do it, and that is the biggest problem that we're talking about today in Nigeria. I can guarantee you that this is the problem that we are trying to talk about in Nigeria, where people will steal the money. They will take public office, and when they get there, their mission is to steal the money, steal everything they can, build houses abroad, store the monies abroad in banks, foreign banks, and everything. And then when they are caught, finally, after 8 years or 10 years of squandering the money, and then somebody will say, "Oh, they should return. They will bail them out, or they should return the money." And then it will take process and all of that. That is why all these people are so much interested in politics, in political position. People like Atiku have never returned the money that he has, that all the monies that they took during their time. Ben Amadi said, "You are looking for who to blame on the problem of Nigeria. Of course, APC said the same thing to Jonathan regime on the Chibok girls." What are you talking about? Chibok girls, what is Chibok girls? Anyways, I don't have time for you, because it's a IPOB terrorist group is behind insecurity in Nigeria. There are plenty. It's a collective effort of, it's a combination of IPOB terrorist organization and Biafra criminals and Atiku. All of them, they are so desperate. Didn't you see Obi? Obi traveled to Oyo, traveled to Kaduna, traveled to every other place, but Obi did not travel to his own place, Anambra, or his region, southeast of Nigeria, to resolve the issues going on there. So it's a eye service, is what they are doing. But they have failed to know that President Tinubu is the one in charge. You understand me? This is not Buhari, or this is not any other person. It's President Tinubu that is on board. Omo say Tinubu Shetima till 2031, nothing like resignation. Ebezim Ugochukwu Benson say you are a very madman, exactly just like your father and your savior. He's in DSS dungeon. Your savior is in DSS dungeon. You don't know? Your savior is in DSS dungeon, and you are here making noise. You know, somebody said to me he's going to pray for me. You know, in all these our groups, even in the group that we have created, the City Boy Movement group on WhatsApp and other places, we see all of them. They are all disguised. They just disguise themselves because they are just there. Either they are looking for money to beg, or they are looking for opportunity to run their propaganda in the group. We have seen all of them. We have seen all their plans, everything that they have planned to do, but it has failed, and it will continue to fail. Let me show you countries that are really doing something before I move. If you want to see people that are serious, and that is why you see them, they are serious. Things are working in their own place, because they don't joke with it. Own place, because they don't joke with it. But when it comes to Nigeria, our politicians and our leaders, they are just helping themselves. You see, they are just helping themselves. So how do you not expect that they are going to be fighting President Tinubu? In fact, people are saying that from the update I've received, that lots of people are now resigning in CBN. because President Tinubu is moving some of the offices to Lagos. So some of them are resigning. Ask yourself, why are they resigning? They are resigning because it's not going to be favorable for them anymore. They are resigning because how we used to work is not going to work anymore. It's definitely not going to work. You understand me? Under President Tinubu, you can't do nonsense. You can't do that. Let us see this. I want to just show you something like this. Look at this. I don't know if you have seen it. Look at it. They say China's former Minister of Justice sentenced to death for taking bribes worth $16 million only. In China, just for taking $16 million. In fact, $16 million in Nigeria corruption is just like one pound, because the kind of money that they steal, you can't even mention it. You can't even the kind of in fact up to today say we are even still recovering money from Abacha loot and other people. We have not started recovering money from Obasanjo loot. Remember, Obasanjo that you are saying, we have not started this recovery money, because he also, all these people, they take our money. I can assure you, these people will take money and go and keep somewhere. That is how they do. That is I have not seen any Nigerian politician that have not taken money to go and hide somewhere. I have not seen it yet. I'm not aware. I don't know yet. The Nigerian people that have not taken our money to go and hide somewhere or build house somewhere or wherever, they just go and store the money. So when they finish their position, they will go and be eating it, or their families, or they even use different names. They use different names. They use their brother's name, family name, just like Obi. We discovered that there are some companies that Obi created, and using his family name, whatever. They just do things. So now look at this in China. So that is why you can see a big difference in China, because those people are serious. Not just only in China, other countries that are serious to bring progress to their own people, to make progress. You see, China's former Minister of Justice sentenced to death for taking bribes worth how much? Only $16 million, and they already sentencing him to death. This is what we are talking about, guys. This is what we are talking about. So, but in Nigeria's scenario, they will just go there, collect the money, and steal the money, award contract that they were never going to do, take all the monies, go and just hide it somewhere. This is what they have been doing for a very long time. Understand? So President Tinubu has come. Hopefully, President Tinubu's own is not going to be like that, because we have seen many of these ministers. They have already been, all of them, some of them have been suspended, some of them are under investigations and all of that. You understand me? Immediately, President Tinubu noticed. He said he doesn't know, but if he knows, you are going to be suspended or investigated. I'm even aware also, even this our immigration, is it immigration minister, interior minister, that is immigration, everybody's happy about immigration. You are not hearing people complain about immigration again, because that one, our interior minister have dealt with that one. There was this rumor I heard about the immigration minister as well. You know what I mean? And then I believe that he was also investigated as well. He was also investigated as well. So this is what we are trying to talk about. You see, President Tinubu's government is different from every other government, and that is why all these people, all those channels that they have been using to make money, all of those channels, President Tinubu is blocking it one by one, and so for that they are not happy. So they want to use things like insecurities, problems of kidnapping, problems of propaganda, or all kinds of things to try to paint the government black. But I strongly believe that President Tinubu, together working with his team of people, team of experienced politicians and experts as well, is going to help to move this country forward. We have never seen any politician do something so good for any country, anyways. But in this one, President Tinubu, we know that he has a legacy. He wants to build a legacy that nobody will forget, or that it will not be forgotten in a hurry. Ben Amadi said, Obi can fix Nigeria. This shows Buhari is better than Tinubu. Abi. Can you imagine? This is Ben and Obi has not fixed Anambra up to today. Anambra people, look at Soludo was trying to Soludo the other day was trying to take action to stop the insecurity that is plaguing the whole country from Anambra, from the southeast. All the insecurities that is coming to the whole of the country comes from the southeast of Nigeria, especially the Anambra. We have seen how even up to today, Professor Soludo is not able to resolve it. So as a professor, he couldn't resolve Anambra, even after how many people have left office. Obi left, Obi are not left, and now is Soludo. Soludo has not even been able to resolve the issues. And somebody is telling her that Obi can fix Nigeria. Obi, how? Obi cannot even fix his family. He wants to come and fix Nigeria. Obi don't even have a family. Obi today cannot even boast of his family. He can't fix his family. You don't see Obi go to anywhere with his family. But we can see President Tinubu, his family is intact. His son is with him, his daughters and family, wife, everybody working together with him. So what are you talking about? Man, charity begins at home. Let Obi go and fix Anambra or the Southeast first. Obi has not fixed any of those. In fact, if you want to be sincere, the highest crime rate, the highest insecurity issues, economical problem today comes from the Southeast, where Obi comes from, especially Anambra State. He has not fixed it, and somebody somewhere is dreaming, telling us that Obi will fix the economy of Nigeria. For what? Obi can't even fix his party, Labour Party. Up to today, Labour Party is still in crisis. He hasn't fixed it. So this is some of the things that we hear people talk about, and then we just listen to them and say, man, this guy, they are just making noise, or they are just emotional, or they just want their own brothers and sister or whatever. Continue to, just like that, because this is not going to work. It can never work. I get it. So Obi and Atiku in collaboration to bring President Tinubu's government down is not going to work. We will still give the testimony, right? We are here because the only thing we need right now is for President Tinubu to fix the foundation, and I believe that is what he's trying to do. It's not going to be easy. He needs to negotiate, form alliance, partnership with so many people, identify the right people to work with. Because there are so many people today that are going to form as if they are in favor of President Tinubu, but then they are just there, they are just insider to cause problems. Are you getting me now? So I believe that President Tinubu understands politics. And that, I think what is going on right now is the reason why people say that politics is a very dirty game, especially the Nigerian politics that we see today. Is so full of desperation, so full of evil people who can do anything, who can buy another person just because they want to get into power. And this is what we are seeing, who can paint all kinds of things, do all kinds of things just to make another person look bad, maybe because they want to get to power. But I don't think that will work in this time. President Tinubu, it's not going to work. Ben Amadi keep on saying God will punish your generation. You keep talking bullshit. The generation of the people from the Southeast have been punished for a very long time, and you are still making noise. Why are you coming here to make noise? Charity begins at home. Go and fix your place before you need to make noise. Most of the wealth in the Southeast today come from other regions, come from other places, because you are able to do business in other people's region, and then you can take the money back home, and then doesn't mean that. So I don't know why nobody can boast of establishing or becoming somebody in the whole of the Southeast. Nobody from another tribe or can boast of making money from the Southeast. So I don't know what you are talking about. So that is why we are saying that we need the right systems to be put in place for all this nonsense to be stopped. Are you getting me now? Desperate politicians are using IPOP terrorist group to buy people in Nigeria. Thank you very much for that. Isaiah Ali said President Tinubu should summon to enforce our laws and begin to punish those who flood our laws and punished according to the provisions of the law. This is the way to let those brazenly financing terrorism and crisis everywhere in Nigeria. In fact, there's a report that we just received now that some religious houses, some churches, they were also sponsoring some all these insecurities. It's not a surprise. Whenever I see all these things, it's not a surprise, because during for the past 8 months, we have seen how bishops and pastors and churches have been praying for the downfall of the country, saying all kinds of things. That is how we know. So yes, there's a report as we speak that has revealed, connected some religious houses, churches to financing all this, some of the insecurities that we see in the country. So this is not something that is new, and it's not something that is new to us. You see, all these people praying rubbish prayers on this broadcast, in this comment section, I have asked them before, if this is how your prayers are working, why don't you go and pray for yourself to be okay first, or for your savior that is in DSS dungeon to be free, or at least for Obi to become president? Obi has not become president yet, and you are quick to tell somebody that you want to lay curses, you want to pray for that person, God punish that person. Where is this your God that has not helped you first? It's as simple as that. Charity begins at home. Start from your place. Become who you say you want to be. Yeah? Show us a leader in your place, or you even yourself, that has made your place to be the best. There is none. So then you are just making noise, looking for what to say. It's because we have never. I say if I'm the government, I know what to do. Overnight, I know what to do, guys, because me, I won't waste time. I know what to do. But President Tinubu is not going to act like me now. He's a very experienced man. He will take action and he will do what needs to be necessary at the right time. He's going to do it. He has done it before and he's going to do it again. Are you getting me now? Um, IPOB terrorist group should be held responsible for insecurity in Nigeria. Thank you very much, Martins Oladele. Say good evening, Mr. Nsima. You are doing greatly. Thank you very much. I salute you. You see, all these IPOP Biafra people that are shouting Biafra, Biafra. Somebody was asking me a very important question. He said, "Oh, so when they were playing Nigerian football match, what happened? Did they was their country there? Did they not support Nigeria?" I said to him that they were praying for Nigeria to lose the match. I get me now. Some of us believe that um, if the success of our football team, even in this game now, is will contribute something good for it. So we want this our football team to win. Why the IPOP and all the bad naysayers, all those people, they are praying that the our football team should, of course, lose the election or lose. They did not. So I think our next team is which team is that? Is it Angola or where? I can't even remember that we are playing with. But you see, all these things failed. So somebody was asking me, so which football club did they all these IPOP people support then? Since they are not Nigeria, I say, I don't know. Maybe you should ask them for me. I get it now. You should ask them for me. You see, these people, we know what they want. We know what they want from the beginning. It's about politics, it's about presidency. And you can never get presidency by using propaganda, all these nonsense things that they have been doing. And that is what we are telling them. They will never. Understand me? They will never. If you want to become president of it, you have to respect everybody, value every tribe. Don't talk down on any tribe. The only people that I've seen running their mouth everywhere, abusing people, are the IPOP Biafra people from the southeast, abusing every other tribe in Nigeria, causing everybody, will I say, uh, and then flaunt themselves as the best. But then when you look at it critically, you find out that they are the one causing the problem in the country. Sean Ogun say, good evening, Isima. Good evening, everyone. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you very much. I say I'm going to try to be coming out little by little. Collins, Arin say, come back if you are proud of your country. Look at this one. Every time Collins, Arin keep on telling me, come. These are the IPOP criminals. You understand me? So if I want to come to Nigeria now, knowing very well that you're a criminal, you're a kidnapper, because almost everybody that is doing this, that is supporting, will be IPOP Biafra are kidnappers. Knowing that you're a kidnapper and your business is to kidnap people, harvest organs, I will come and tell you, I'll announce when I'm going to come there. I'm not, you don't have sense. So that's why I keep telling these people, they are a bunch of criminals, man. You understand me? I will come back to Nigeria and meet you. Look at criminals. Every day I'm in Nigeria, if you don't know, because everything I talk about is Nigeria. It's no other thing. Atiku should be arrested for what, please? Atiku should be arrested for telling President Tinubu to resign because of insecurity. Who is behind the insecurity? That's the question we are asking. Yes, Atiku should be interrogated. They should find out from him what he's talking about. Sorry, guys. Hey, somebody sent me a message that makes me to laugh. Niyi said, Nsima, the first son of Tinubu. Yes, I salute you. I salute you. I hear you. Thank you very much. Rex said Nigeria is a country where criminality is being celebrated. Too bad, too bad. I can actually agree with you, Rex, on that one. Because today people that terrorize the country, people like Nnamdi Kanu, some people are celebrating him. People like Atiku, some people are celebrating because Atiku is working with some people. That's the truth. Obi is working with some people. We saw Obi working with Aisha. You understand me? Those are the people Obi is working because he can't do it alone. He can't. He will never. He don't have the capacity. And we like it. It's a game. So at the end of this process, they will understand that President Tinubu is the master of the game. That is what we are talking about. So we like it to if everything was so quiet, it will not make sense. Something has to get worse before you become the best. Is that not? That is how it is. That is how it is. That is how it normally. That is how everything used to be. Everything will become as long as it's getting worse, or it seems like it's getting worse. That tells you that the best part of it is coming. Understand me? The best part of it. So I can agree with you that I mean most people celebrate criminality for a long time. For example, some other people from the other side they take Ojuku as their hero, while Ojuku is the one that caused confusion in their midst, caused problem for their people even up to today. They have not recovered from it. Are you getting me now? Ben Amadi said, "So your Jakaban cannot fix Nigeria. Who are you going to blame this time for this bad leadership? The foreign investors are leaving Nigeria in March. Who are the foreign investors? Tell me, who are the foreign investors? These guys are the IPOB people from the southeast, the Biafra criminals from the southeast. We know them. Who are the investors? How many investors do you have in the southeast? So when you say the investors are leaving Nigeria, was there any investor in the southeast? We should be specific. We should ask specific questions. Who are the investors in the southeast? Tell me one foreign investor in the southeast that is foreign for you. Tell me who are the foreign investors. So these are the way they keep on running their propaganda, is because they use it to deceive their brothers. Their brothers do business in a nature market. That's it. People that they don't think they can do business, they can kidnap people for business, take people's organs, just do anything for money. That's the mindset of Ben Amadi and all their people from the southeast. That's who they are. We know them. You understand me? I said President Tinubu is fixing the country. Whatever issue that you are seeing right now, that is why President Tinubu came. The issue of dollars would have been even be worse, or exchange rate that you are talking about. The issue of economy would have been worse if President Tinubu is not at the president right now, because Obi don't even have experience. Obi can't even save his own people. Atiku, that one will sell everything. So what are you talking about? This is something that will happen because MFA have already cost it. From the stories that we are hearing, what they did in the CBN in CBN today tells you what really went wrong. Because CBN is this supposed to be independent, right? CBN is supposed to be independent, and their job is to make monetary policies, to take decisions, that will help the growth of the value of the money, or of course, make decisions, that will help the economy, grow the economy, encourage transaction, makes life easy. But so far, so good. For more than 8 years of Emefiele and others, tell me one policies that the CBN made that is good for the country. There is none. So that is why the economy of the country is the way it is. There is none. I'm not even aware that Nigeria invests in any other country. I'm not even aware of that. I've never heard that the investment of Nigeria. I've not heard it. I've not heard it yet. Why we have the highest resources and everything that we need. So what are you talking about? I know that whenever somebody says something to you, especially if it's not Obi or your brother, you will not understand. I said President Tinubu is the one fixing the country right now. In fact, if you want to talk about savior, President Tinubu is the savior of Nigeria right now, because Emefiele already have destroyed the country for a very long time and nobody knows about it, because he was even lying to Nigerians that our foreign reserve is in trillions. Why he's not? So we're just floating with lies. We're just floating with lies until President Tinubu exposed everything, and then he's doing everything possible to make sure that everything works. President Tinubu is doing the right thing. You understand me? If he listened to people making noise, then the country will never get out of the situation. You understand me? Because they will continue to use money to buy dollar or to subsidize the dollars. Because some of you did not know. Over 30 years, according to, is it over 40 years, according to the governor, His Excellency, Governor Hobus Odema in Imo State, telling us that over 40 years that this is something that many governments have not been able to do. They have not even been able to unify the exchange rate. So sometimes I want to listen to conversations like, okay, is unifying the exchange rate will it solve a problem? If that is true, then why are you talking nonsense about President Tinubu? Before now, there have been multiple exchange rates. So this is something that is putting back the country on the right direction. So now what will happen is that those people that have been hiding the monies, the holding the naira and the dollars or whatever, those are the whatever that is happening now is the effect of those monies that people have been hiding for a very long time. They are going to bring it out. They will definitely bring it out. There's a strategy. Just like I said to you before, whenever you people are talking, you are forgetting that President Tinubu is a chartered accountant. He's not just doing whatever he's doing by mistake. No, no, no. It is something that he has studied for so many years. He took him 30 years. Right? Is it 30 years? It took President Tinubu 30 years to be able to get to that because he wanted to solve the problem of the country. It took him 30 years to study the system. Even when his former friend or his friend, still his friend, Wole Soyinka, he visited his house the other day. He told us that he was even ashamed that he thought President Tinubu would not win. So he said he advised him not to contest because he thought maybe he's going to disgrace himself. But then President Tinubu defeated all defeatables and now he's on the throne. So why are you making noise? Of course, I know some of you are always like so much in a hurry. There's no plan. But President Tinubu have given you plan. What he's going to do. You understand me? Hold on. I get it now. So President Tinubu is on the throne and is fixing the issues. And just like I said before, Nigerians have been running this system, or Nigerian government have been running this system where somebody will come and steal the money, and then when they are being investigated, they will be asked to bail themselves, and then they will go. No, this system is not working. That is why people will steal the money, knowing very well that what is it about? They will take me to court. After they take me to court, they will find me. They will ask me to pay amount, and that is what is that is what is happening. And that is why they steal. They want to make sure that they steal a very large amount. That is why. That is what they are doing. But can't you see what President Tinubu is doing to fix it? Now, the NMPC that have been that so many people have been so much interested. NMPC. Now, NMPC is no longer going to be receiving the monies anymore. The monies now should be in the hands of the right people. That is how it's supposed to be. Just like I said before, every ministry, they are not supposed to be receiving money. These ministries are supposed not to have anything to do with money. Their job is to collect tenders for projects or whatever, for contracts or whatever. In fact, we should be just like every country in the world now, because look at what countries are doing. Every ministry or department should have its own set of tools or whatever they want to do. So if you are subcontracting a job, it's because you have been given a budget, and that budget is to do this project. For example, if the budget was to construct a road and that budget have been approved, which means as it's approved, that is the money that will be disbursed by the accounting department. Okay, so fine. If you subcontract that job, it means that you are still going to be held responsible for subcontracting that job to any other contractor. You see? So if something goes wrong, we are not blaming the contractor. We are going to blame you. You are going to pay fine. For example, in this country, the UK where I am, if a contract is awarded and that contract failed or it wasn't executed, there are clauses, there are penalties, there are fines that you need to pay. Oh, that reminds me. That's why when I saw today what the Minister of Works is doing, I so much like it. The Federal Minister of Works, His Excellency, of course, the Dave Umahi, the former governor of Ebonyi State. I love him. Thank you. is doing the right. I'm going to play some of the videos that what he did, because that is, see, things just have to change, and I believe that President Tinubu is working on all these things. I get me now. So somebody might say, "Oh, how long are we going to take people to feed or to do?" Man, it's everywhere, man. It's everywhere. It's everywhere. So when somebody say the foreign investors are leaving, I say, tell me one of the foreign investors. What have they done for you? Huh? Foreign investor that is leaving, they don't have bank accounts in Nigeria. They are not operating in Nigeria. They are not even paying taxes in Nigeria. Telling me for this thing. MTN now is how much? How much were they talking about that they are owing the government? MTN. Are you aware? You don't know? When we say if you want your money to, the value of your money to increase or to have value, naira to have value, buy the products made in Nigeria or local products. You don't want to hear. You are engaging things, you're using your money to buy things outside, but them they are not buying your own. How many times did the US people buy something from you? But you are always buying. Your money is not in your country. You are always buying from other people. You don't buy your own. I ask you. So I don't understand the foreign investor you are talking about. We have Glow. So if MTN go today, we have Glow. So I don't know what you're talking about. If you are talking about Shell has been exploiting the country for a long time. It's not today. So that tells me that you don't know what you're saying. Tell me what the foreign investors are telling me about. Tell me what is that. Tell me. Innocent they say IPOB thought that they will destroy Nigeria, but unfortunately they are destroying their communities. Sorry asses is what they are with criminality inspired agitations. I'm telling you, it's already everywhere now. That one they can see proof. You understand me? Oh, thank you very much, Easy, for that response. Easy Felicity said, they are leaving because of Tinubu, or they left because of adulteration of you people. The same people complaining and talking bullshit, they are the one doing rubbish. Martin say, how do you expect Obi to speak against his IPOP militancy branch? Do you want IPOP to change it for him? Exactly, Martins, I see you. Obi has never spoken against whatever that is going on in his own place. Have you seen him? No, we haven't seen him speak anything against anything, anything bad about his own people. He's busy going to other people's place. My brothers and sisters, your problem can be solved if you fix your own region. Everybody have a role to play. Start from your own place. Obi is just doing eye service. I've said it. Obi, stop running from place to place. Stop running from place to, it doesn't make sense. People like us, you cannot deceive us with you running from place to place, telling us that you are doing condolences. What are you talking about? I want to show you this government is the solution to our problem. Because when you have the right people in power working for the good of the country, you will see the difference. Things will begin to work. Are you getting me now? So most of you that are shouting about dollar rate or whatever, I don't even know why you need dollars. Because they are the cause of the problem. People like Obi importing goods from somewhere, fake goods to come to the country. Are you getting me? So we are discouraging those kind of importations. We are discouraging it. We are discouraging it. And it's a good thing. Are you getting me? We are discouraging it. I will show you that President Tinubu government is the best government that is trying to solve these issues. Are you getting me now? President Tinubu government is the best government. Now, I just want to give a good hint to all those people, maybe to all those governors. I'm aware that President Tinubu have released lots of monies and support to the state, but we are yet to see it. But there are some states that are ready. Let me show you what is going on, oh, in case you don't know. Today in Nigeria, we can say that Lagos is a model state. Ogun State is another state that is making us proud. Ogun State. I want to show you the story of one of the senators. I want, because I just like I said to you, President Tinubu released money to the senators, released money to their constituency projects. There are different things. I get me now, but these people are not doing any of this, including the governors. They are not doing any of this. So, and President Tinubu have been supporting the governors, supporting. So, I believe that President Tinubu is not going to forget it. Very soon, when President Tinubu start asking them, what did you use the money that I gave you to do? What did you use the money that I gave you? What did you use it to do? That time, your eyes will open. You don't know what President Tinubu, you don't know who he is. So, 'cause all the monies that the president have given to the ministers, given to the senators, given to the government, they squander it. We can't see anything. We can't see any project. The time is coming. We are going to be here, and I'll remind you, because President Tinubu is a very strategic person. He's a very strategic man. So now, when he start asking the governors, the monies that are given to you, what did you use it for? Thank you very much, guys. If you want to comment on TikTok, you need to subscribe to the page. If you want to, soon I'm going to do that to all my platforms, because I gain nothing from all this propaganda of IPOB typing rubbish. So soon I'm gonna when I put my page on subscribe. If you are not a subscriber, you cannot comment. Understand me? Because what I do here, I don't play here. Because they come here and be talking rubbish. So please, if you want to comment on TikTok, you need to be a subscriber to the page. Understand me? If you are serious, don't need rubbish people here. Understand me? So very soon now, when President Tinubu start asking the senators, what did you use the money that I gave you to do? I'm just giving them hint, a very good hint. Or the governors, they will be shocked. Now we have a senator, okay, that have just, in fact, what this senator has done is unbelievable. What this senator has done is in Ogun State, just one constituency, is mad. Hopefully, I can be able to play you something. Let me see if it's possible. Let me just show you what this senator is doing in his own constituency. Remember, there are so many senators. Every state have more than three, or how many? So if all of them do what they are supposed to do,
we have 16,000 people, able-bodied men and women, who are to be empowered here on behalf of the APC, on behalf of the federal government of Nigeria. I have not left my people behind in all of these I have done. As you can see from beginning.
That is why everybody have their own role to play. Everybody have their own job to do. But we know that everything that has gone wrong, they will blame President Tinubu.
We have 16,000 people, able-bodied men and women,
that this government is the best government so far, and we are going to enjoy it. I just want to show you one of the senators what he's doing in his own constituency. That tells you that if every government of all these government bodies, if they do the same, the country will be the best. I get him now. So let me play to you what this senator is doing.
16,000 people, able-bodied men and women, who are to be empowered here on behalf of the APC, on behalf of the federal government of Nigeria. I have not left my people behind.
Can you see that? Hold on, let me see. I know you are hearing me, but this is what one senator is doing. in his own constituency.
We have 16,000 people, able-bodied men and women who are to be empowered here on behalf of the APC, on behalf of the federal government of Nigeria.
I have not left my people behind. In all of this I have done. As you can see from beginning to the end.
This is so powerful, guys. Can you see that? Look at what he wants to use to empower his own people. This is just senator in his state. This is just a senator in his state. This in his own, just his own constituency. This is what he wants to use to empower his own people. There are so many other things. But when I saw this, I said, this is what, commendable. This is very, very commendable. You see, why people like Ben Amadi or IPOP or Biafra criminals from the southeast, why they are running propaganda everywhere, other people are improving and working on their own region and their own state. Lagos is busy thinking of how to grow their own economy in the state. You see, Ogun State is doing the same. How to, improve their agriculture, how to improve their railway system, why others are making noise. So after Lagos today in Nigeria is Ogun State. Then if you talk about in the north, is Borno State, Kaduna State. Are you getting me now? Then if you talk about in the south, I don't even know which state is worth anything in the south. In the south I'm talking about. Do you see? It's so powerful, guys.
On the community of play within the state, and I can assure you, as your senator representing you, my best is yet to come. I want to thank you very much. I want to appreciate you very much. I want to say God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you.
You see the happiness. Is it? This is more than palliative. This is more than palliatives or palliative or whatever, palliative or whatever they call it. Ben said, you and I know that a corrupt politician can never fight corruption. Did you see the video of Tinubu daughter Aisha in one island spending 150K a night? Another story. You don't see another story. Always looking for stories. Now, almost say no amount of propaganda can stop Tinubu Shetima till 2031. So these are people that have benefited. Are you seeing what? This is not palliative. So this is a senator just for his own constituency. He said almost 60,000 people are going to be empowered. So look at this tractor now, for example, that they have given to somebody. They can use it for a lot of things. And that is what we are talking about. And you listen to him say on behalf of APC, because when you do something good, you'll be proud. You understand me? So that is what we are talking about. I just decided to show that one a little bit, just for you to tell you that when we have people, the real people working with the same vision, there is no issues that cannot be resolved. That is why all these people are in that position. For them to resolve any issue that come up, any challenge that come up, economical, insecurity issues, all kinds of issues. That is why they are there, for them to solve all those challenges. And we need people to support them. Sean Ogun said, we know that you guys can never see anything to be proud of in Nigeria, whereas you people contribute a lot to bad situation that we are today. Aki Wumisan will say, and then who cares about if they resign? It's government post. Other citizens will take over. They are simply noises makers and propagandists. Exactly. That's what we are telling them. Ben Amadi says, so who is to blame of the problem Nigeria now? The problem, which problem Nigeria now? Tell me the problem of Nigeria that is just now. Tell me. Nigeria don't have any problem now. President Tinubu is resolving the issues now. That is what is happening now. Ugomma Nwachi say, good evening, Isima. I salute you. Thank you very much. Martin say, you want Obi to speak against the criminality in the dot corner, where the rules of the region is self-denials, hypocrisy, and deceit. Have you seen Ohaneze speaking? They are all having their marriages and masquerade festival in Lagos and Abuja, leaving the region to be burned down and rampage with criminality. Obonna Roy said, this guy is really bewitched inside. You see, the moment he tested it, his life has taken a downward trend. Poor soul. These are IPOP criminals on my page. They keep coming to my page. IPOP terrorists from the southeast. Don't worry. Don't worry yourself. You can only be hiding under your keyboard. That's all you can do. Simple. You have been doing it for a very long time. Are you getting me now? Give us your Biafra. You cannot. Where is your Biafra? Where is your Obi? Where is your savior? DSS dungeon. Where is IPOP formidable criminals? We are waiting for all of you. Sean said, the past government and the citizens who make life so difficult for others in the name of doing business. Ebuka said, I thought this dude was once for Biafra cause. Exactly. You thought that I'm part of your criminality. Now it is very, very clear that I'm not. You understand me? So keep thoughting. Criminals. Even your thought self. See the way you spell them. Martin Oladele said, if Obi dare enlighten the kindness ravaging the north corner, the dot corner, I can tell you the Obi will buy by his IPOP militancy branch. Even Obi is hidden in Lagos. That was when he was being brainwashed and manipulated. When I supported Biafra IPOP, it was a personal decision. You understand me? It was a personal decision because if I did not do that today, I would not know that they are a bunch of criminals. They are the one terrorizing our community in the name of IPOP and Biafra. You understand me? So that one is obvious. You see, as I'm talking to you, I don't need anybody to convince me or to tell me any other thing because I know that that's who they are and they have been doing it for a very long time and they know it. Okay? They know it very, very well. But their propaganda is not going to stop. So this is what I wanted to say. So Atiku and Obi, they are fighting for their own personal interests. Atiku wants to be president of Nigeria. So we will use all kinds of means. Why innocent people? For example, now there are so many people that they have taken their life in the process. So many people have been kidnapped. So many people have fallen victim. They have stolen people's business and cars, burned down. In fact, there's videos of how they are burning shops and businesses in the whole of the southeast of Nigeria. And then innocent people will suffer. But guess what? The people that are perpetuating this thing, they are still alive. Do you know how many people that they took their life when Obasanjo was a president? But Obasanjo is still alive. Do you know how many people the decisions of Obi and others have pied them today? And then they are still alive. So many people will become victim of all these politicians who are only using them for their own personal interests, just like what they have been doing for a very long time. You understand me? They have been doing this for a very long time. Their interest is not for the people of Nigeria, it is for their own. Are you getting me now? So I mean, I'm just saying it because it doesn't even add anything because we know President Tinubu, whether they make their noise from now to President Tinubu is not the president that is going to come and talk, follow rubbish people and be making noise. No. If you care to listen and you are patriotic about the country, the things that President Tinubu is doing is to make sure that President Tinubu fix this country from all the decisions of the previous government in the past, including Emefiele, the recent one, and especially the CBN, how they have been rubbishing that CBN, and all of that. So that is what President Tinubu is doing right now, and he's working tirelessly, to make sure that all these things are issued. If in case you care, that's what I'm just trying to explain to you. Are you getting me now? But if you If you want to be deceived by the propaganda of IPOB, you are free. But President Tinubu is on the throne and is fixing the issues once and for all, just like every other government in the world, if at all. Because the issues that we are talking about is not just today. In fact, in the UK now, they are telling people that every young person now will soon they will every every young person now will be sent to go and fight. Is it to go and fight? Is it Russia or where? Are you not aware? And some criminals are staying somewhere. I did not hear them report it though. All these on Wise TV or all this, I did not hear them talk about it on their channel. That in the UK now, there are a lot of issues as well. And then the government is saying that every young person should get prepared to go and fight Russia. Are you not aware? You don't know because you have been deceived by IPOB criminality. Are you getting me now? You have been deceived by IPOB. As I'm talking to you now, the electricity bills in the UK is times 400 as it used to be before. I guess how it used to be times 400%. You guys don't understand what I'm saying. I say the electricity bills now in the UK compared to how it used to be before is now approximately times 400%, because it's now more than. I don't even want to talk about house rent and bills and everything. What about food? So when you hear all those politicians, they are pushing these narratives because they want to cause uprising, or they want to cause confusion. They want to cause panic. They want to make people to feel panic or bad, or that everything is coming to an end. There is nothing that is coming to an end. Every situation that you see today is created by somebody. Every situation that you see you're saying today is created by somebody or some group of people for a purpose. In the case of Nigeria, people like Atiku, Obi, and all of their brothers is trying to blackmail the government because they want to paint the government black. That is what is happening. There's nothing else. There's nothing else. Then Nigerians that will become victim will become victim. Those are the ones that I pity. Because they are the ones that is going to become victim. Those politicians are going to use them, and they become victims. You will never see Atiku's son come on the street to fight. You will never see Obi's son come on the street to fight. You will never see any of these politicians come on the street to make noise or talk rubbish. But they will always use you because you don't get sense. Martin say, of course, okay. The dot corner doesn't want us to win. They want any good news. They don't want any good news for Nigeria. Sean said they can never support Nigeria. We know. Ben Amadi said, have you taken a look at the only local government OT of Asaba State on what he's doing? That's a true leader, right? Do you think Tinubu don't know how to fix Nigeria? A crook remains a crook. Who is the crook? So OT is fixing where? OT is fixing where? I'm not aware. What is OT fixing? Don't worry. Don't even be in a rush to start rating OT, because you are going to have enough time. I'm not here to follow you to argue. You understand me? You are going to have enough time to rate OT and see what he has done in Abia State, because I'm not aware of what he's doing in Abia State. Are you getting me? I'm not aware of what there is no information I have not gotten. So I'm not aware of what he's doing. I'm not aware yet. So when I see it, I will find out. I will confirm to you that OT is actually doing something. And for now, he's doing nothing. Ebuka Okorie say, do you know as a Calabar man or Efik man or even a Ijaw man, you be regarded as Igbo? This is Igbo man talking. You are stupid. You are the one. Nobody regard me as Igbo. Why? Do I speak Igbo? Anybody that regard me as Igbo is stupid, because I'm not Igbo. I don't speak Igbo. I have my own culture. I have my own food. I have everything. It is you that have been trying to connive our other ethnic group and call them Igbos. Igbos are beautiful people on its own. They are lovable people. They have their own culture, and we like them and we cherish them. We intermarry. We speak languages. Some of us intermarry, speak a language. That's it. So don't try to bring your Igboism to cover every other tribe. No, that is wrong. So that has been the mindset of IPOP and Biafra. So he said to me, if you have ever visited the far north or some state in the western part of Nigeria, no. Most Akwa Ibom people, they don't go to the north. It's only Igbos that go to the north. And most Igbos that go to the north, you lie to the people in the north that every other person is Igbo. That is a big lie. Because now that has been exposed. Akwa Ibom people or Calabar people, others, they don't visit the north like the Igbos. So the northern people only know the Igbos because they are the ones that have been running to the north. In fact, Chuku, my whatever name that they call him, Kaduna, who was an Igbo man, claimed to be from the north. That's why he changed his name and put Kaduna inside. So that you are talking out of ignorance. You see, when I see some of these Biafra IPOP from the southeast talking bullshit, I just know that you guys lack sense. The ratio of the people from other ethnicity in the north is like, let me say, 1:95% of the Igbos. So what the north ever know is the Igbos always coming there. So they thought maybe the other part is Igbo. No, we are not. So can you imagine you calling me Igbo? You must be stupid. When I look at you, I'll just ignore you because I won't even answer you because I'm not. I don't speak. I don't even it's only because I school in Igbo land. That's why I understand your language. Because I school there, I understand your language. So if you look at somebody that is not from that place and you say that person is it does not make sense. No. Why are you trying to talk down on other people's ethnicity and other people's culture and tribe? That is where you miss it. And that is why you continue to fail. This your Biafra can never work. I keep educating you. You can't see it because you don't understand it. Because your mindset is so still. That's why you will fail. Your mindset is so stupid that they have deceived you. You understand me? Yeah? If somebody don't know something, will claim yes, but when you know, when you have knowledge, then you get it. For example, if a northerner call me Igbo man, I say no, you are wrong. I'm not. I will educate that person. I will know that he's ignorant. He doesn't know. He lacks knowledge. So I will teach that person. And then if that person after that day decides to do whatever is like, that's his concern. Are you getting me now? So that's it. So Ebuka Okorie, that shows that you are one of the criminals from the southeast. Anyways, that's by the way, we know that. So yeah, Martin say, what an amazing. So in your mind, out of 36 state governors, only Abia governor is doing great. In fact, you are chronic bigot. Our OT is doing nothing. He's doing nothing. OT, the governor, the Labour Party governor in Abia State, only celebrated the logo of Julius Berger in Abia State. Simple. That's what they were celebrating. These are people that have never seen how good road are tied. Tell me one good road in the southeast. There's none. So they have never seen good road before. That is why most of them that have seen good roads, they go to Kaduna, they go, because those are in the north, you see lots of good roads. They come to Akwa Ibom, now Rivers State or Lagos or those places. That is why they have never. So the day that OT brought the logo of the, they were celebrating it. These guys are so naive. See, until you engage them, you know how naive they are. Lambo Olusola said, resign for what? Or step aside for who? Exactly. That's the question we are asking. Remember, we are still on that topic. That is what we are talking about today. You know, when some group of failures, some political failures that have failed the country, even when they were in position, came out to talk nonsense. They say, oh, President Tinubu should resign for what? I have listened to so many people claim that they know better or trying to advise the president, but they were there even before the president became the president. With all due respect to Falana, as a lawyer, he has been there. Tell me any law that Falana has made that have made the country to progress. I've not seen it. So these are the people, I keep hearing them making noise, talking as if they know better, but yet they haven't done anything. But President Tinubu is doing something. You see the point now? That is why I'm so much, when I don't listen to all these people that talk too much. You can offer advice to president, fine, but you cannot mock the president. You cannot mock our president because he's doing what he's doing at the right time. You understand me? And he's going to do it. Dot in the circle nation thinks they can achieve presidency through propaganda. We are watching now if that's what they want to achieve. And that's why I always say that genuine Igbo people from the southeast of Nigeria, they will become victims of IPOP terrorism. And all of them are becoming victims today. They can't even speak. Because if they do, they will hide by night to buy them or poison them. Because that's what they do. When they poison you by night or buy you by night, they will say it's Biafra spirit or Biafra spirit. Akinwumi Samuel said, all what they are doing are just distractions, actions, and provocations in order to disturb the president and the government. They are totally exposed and shamefully failed because what are going on in the country are things planned. That's what I'm telling them. I always, they are making mistakes. See, in fact, this government needs the distraction to move. So this is the first government that I know that they flourish based on criticism and distraction. It will never distract them. What happened during the election should explain to you now. Who will ever believe that President Tinubu can become president after what APC-led Buhari and others did? You know, through their, I don't know, through their failures of Emefiele and other policies and other things. You know, nobody would have thought President Tinubu would have emerged because he's still running under APC. But he emerged as the winner because he's the Jagaban. Simple. So whatever they are doing now will help President Tinubu to flourish because when the good news comes, everybody will say, wow. And it's going to happen. Susan Sorochi Uche Benedict say you are a madman, just like Obi, your brother, who took advice from a madman. So I'm not the first person to be mad. I defeated Obi. We defeated Obi. We defeated IPOP and Biafra. Who told us that they are formidable? And you are still coming here to make noise. What are you talking about? Anyways, I'm helping you. IPOB, stop buying Yoruba Oba. We know your game plan. Okay, yes, I saw that story. You know, somebody even came to my inbox and said, hey, look at the insecurity is everywhere. You know, whenever we are saying something, I don't know why people waste time. People don't pay attention. People don't pay attention. I say number one, the IPOP people, they only flourish based on propaganda. Number one. Number two, they will poison you, do all kinds of things. That is what they have been doing. They are taking the life of people, buying people. Didn't you hear what even Nnamdi Kanu said? Nnamdi Kanu said it by himself, that he's going to make Nigeria whatever, like Somalia. So what is he doing? He trained his own criminal people at ESN or known government to be terrorizing the country. Simple. That's what is going on. Ugoma said President Tinubu is the greatest blessing that has happened to this country. Is fixing the country the way it should be, 100%. Ugoma, thank you very much. So is Nigeria recovering or sinking? That is, we allow you to take that decision. We allow you to take that decision. All we are telling you today is that whatever thing that is going on today, President Tinubu is fixing it because it could have become the worst. And just like what Ugoma said, let me put that on the screen. She said President Tinubu is the greatest blessing that has happened to this country. He is fixing the country the way it should be, 100%. Thank you very much. You summarize everything. Olojo Abiola said he is blocking all the leakages and that is why they want him to fail. In fact, little did I know, I was reading about the story of the CBN. I said, somebody like Ndume, No wonder Ndume came online, he was making noise. We didn't know that his daughter was working in CBN. Simple. The daughter that don't have qualification. Let the daughter come out and challenge us. Let us see her now. Ndume's daughter. When did she get the appointment? Who gave her the contract? When was she interviewed? When did she get the appointment to work in the CBN? So all these politicians, go through back doors to use our monies, to squander everything, and then you'll be wondering how come the government is not working? Because they give these jobs that are supposed to be given to experts, people that have knowledge. They'll be giving it to their brothers and friends. They'll be giving contracts to themselves, to companies, special vehicle companies that are not working. That is why roads are not constructed, hospitals are not built, things are not done properly, because they just use it for their own interest. And that's it. That's it. So that is what is going on. So when you watch anybody that is making comment today about this government, President Tinubu and his team of investigators, that is why I said that President Tinubu should abolish EFCC. I've said this many, many times. I know one. President Tinubu should abolish EFCC and create something that is better than EFCC. Because at this point, EFCC, they don't know what they are doing. They have missed their job. Because people like Atiku coming to make noise must be investigated and interrogated, but they are not doing it. People like Ndume, people that kick against the policies of this government, are the people that have been using their powers as politicians or senior stakeholders in the government to do what they're supposed not to do in the country. That is what is going on. And I can tell you that President Tinubu know all of them. All the gimmicks that they are playing. They are trying, they want to dare President Tinubu to see if he's going to do what he needs to do. That is why we have to keep praying for President Tinubu to be strong, to take the decision. It doesn't matter who he's going to affect. He's going to affect his friends, his business partners, and his colleagues, definitely, because we know it. And President Tinubu knows it. I don't know if there's any other greater intelligence like the government intelligence, the intelligence of the government, that should know everything that is going on in any place. So I know that the government knows whoever that is behind every insecurities. But the question is, why is the government taking time to resolve that issue? I want you to think about that. Then somebody come and tell us that President Tinubu should resign because of insecurity. Then that person should be questioned. Just like Ndume telling us that, oh, the CBN is moved because of... There's nothing wrong with moving the CBN to anywhere. Any decision that this government wants to take is the best decision, and the government has to do it. When we see something that is not, we can criticize and say, oh, this is how we think, oh, this thing might end up. Then the president and their team will look at it, and then they can change their decision based on the information they have gotten. But in this one, after we witnessed what MFLA did, how MFLA was able to carry out all these transactions without any interference, then we know that is why the federal government is taking decision about the CBN, because they were there, and politicians, daughters and brothers and sisters and families, they were working in CBN. They don't care, they don't even do the job, everything, and they are just there to squander money, to just do whatever they want to do, and that's it. And that is why MFLA was able to do all that he did against the country. So thanks to President Tinubu for understanding these issues. And I know, and by the way, according to the information we have gotten, this CBN moving from Abuja to even is not even from President Tinubu. He's getting advice and expert knowledge. He's executing expert knowledge. In fact, according to the story I've read, that this moving of CBN to Lagos is one of the ideas of the past governor. Is it Sanusi? One of the past governor of CBN and emir of is it emir of what, Kaduna, right? Or is one of his ideas that he noticed that since there are a lot of banks in Lagos and everything, so it is normal for the supervision ministry or the organization to be there, department to be in Lagos, since most of the headquarters is simple analogy, man. Why should we concentrate things in one place where they are not useful? And that is why most of our governors, they go to Abuja to sleep or to live when they are supposed to be in their state. They fail to make their state working. So I don't know what was the plan of the government if they built government lodges in Abuja. What do they expect the governors to do? They will run to go and live in Abuja then, because that is where feel safe. So every concentration now is in Abuja. So that is what is going on, guys. So the idea of moving CBN, whatever, is not even from President Tinubu directly. I mean, just like I told you that the success of President Tinubu is because of his knowledge of the team of people working with him. That is what has made President Tinubu to become successful, because he knows he has people that is working with, and these people. Thank you very much. Grab next. Thank you for the roses. Thank you very much for that on TikTok, guys. If you want to comment on TikTok, you need to be a subscriber. Thank you very much. Just like I'm going to block all other pages. If you're only a subscriber, that's when you can comment on my page. I get me now. If you're only a subscriber, you can comment. We need serious people, because most of my messages is going to be premium messages, information. I'm not IPOP criminals. I don't need them. I get me now. So the idea of the CBN or whatever, I want you to understand that whatever decision that President Tinubu is taking today is a well-informed decision. It's going to affect lots of people that have been benefiting from it for a long time, and that is why they are not happy. And that's why when we listen to what the chairman of the APC forum and the governor of Imo State was talking about, His Excellency Hobus Odema, telling us that, yeah, that is what is happening. It's because some few people are behind it. Few people that have been hoarding the monies or the naira or the pounds in their banks or in the whatever are the ones behind it. That he said he was very, 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 very emphatic, and he was very confident. He said, without anybody fear of anything, I'm telling you that whatever that is going on today is politicized, is political, and there are people behind it, and then that we are going to get out of it. So guys, chill out. Just like we gave you information during that time, during the election, when other people were shouting, we told you that relax, man, that President Tinubu is on the throne. He knows the game and he's doing it. He's delivering. Politics is a game. And that is why the games that the politicians are playing dirty games, and then using the life of people. The games that these oppositions are playing is to use the life of people. You know, something like kidnapping people, buying people. They are using innocent people for their political games. But I strongly believe that President Tinubu is going to bring them the book. So chill out. He's going to bring them the book. Akin Wumi say, whether they like it or not, or believe it or not, they can't succeed with their silly fake syndics propaganda on social media platforms as they did before with President Buhari government. The game is over for you people in this country and the whole world as fake propagandists. That's it. Kazim Adeshina say, Atiku age worry. Oh, he age the warrior. You see now. Ben Amadi say he's confused that foreign investors are companies that brought down their companies to produce it in Nigeria, not import. Like Livers, brother, that produce many things in Nigeria, like Locosed. See that one. See that criminal. Have you ever asked yourself why Nigerians are dying? What is Locosed? I can't remember the last time I took Locosed. What is Locosed? This is bullshit, talking nonsense. These are criminals. Denny Williams say it's called empowerment. Empowerment. Oni Oluwa said the senator is representing Ogun West. Ogun West, right? Thank you very much. They are always looking for evil and negativity news. I can categorically say that the God has forbidden this occupied of dot corner from using their eyes to see anything good, but negatively and evil. Obviously, that is why their 5 dots is ravaging with kindness. Just leave them. We know what they are made of. How do I have your personal phone number? I'm from Akwa Ibom. I want us to talk, bro. My number is everywhere. And when you are talking to me, you don't use Akwa Ibom because it's not going to work. My number is everywhere. If you are talking to me, you talk sense. Martin said that was your sense, Obi, that can't fix 18 Anambra State. Kent Uche say you are only taking care of your stomach. This one say you are only taking care of your stomach. Is it not good? What is the job of a man? To feed himself and his family. So you do your own. So if I'm able to take care of my stomach, why can't you take care of your own stomach? Why are you running propaganda everywhere? Take care of your own stomach. Criminals. Mouthpiece of evil negativity we don't hear. For your information, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has come to stay. The earlier you understand that, the better for you. High flyer say, why didn't you stop him from being sworn in? Which of them easier to achieve? Exactly. Thank you very much. It's very easy, man. These guys are see, just like I said, these are political games. They want to see how to play it to see if it's going to stop the government. It's simple. Sympathy John say, where your mommy and dad come from? I don't even know what this one is saying. Ben Abu say, good evening, first son of you. Thank you very much. I salute you. And Nazodo Chidioke say, so you now know more than Falano, bunch of psychopaths. I'm not saying I know more than Falano. I say, what has Falano achieved? We are tired of people every time you come and be mocking the president. Why should you be mocking the president for what? Okay, is everything that Falano knows is to mock the president? Tell me what Falano has done to improve the country. That's what I want to hear. The last time that Falano and some group of pastors led for Occupy Nigeria when Ogunlo Jonathan was in office, simple. What else? What is they achieve? Nothing. So every time you come on television, you'll be talking things to be mocking the country. What are you talking about? President Tinubu is on the throne. That is what I'm saying. I do not say I know more than him. Besides, it's possible he doesn't know more than me. He can only know whatever in his field. But because he's an elderly man, I respect him. But that doesn't mean that when we see something wrong, we will not say that. Samuel said, good day, my brother and sister. God bless you for the good job. Thank you very much. Nnadozie say he's a foolish man. Just like your brother Obi and Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdi Kanu, your savior is in DSS dungeon. No? You see, sometimes when I see all this IPOP BR fraud coming to my page, I'm like wondering. So why is your savior is in DSS dungeon? Yahaya Abdullahi, thank you very much. Say, Mr. Nsima, bro, good evening. I salute you. Ben, I say, I bet sing that song you always sing with Jakaban name during the campaign. Don't worry, I'll go and look for it. I have it. I have it. Just that they used to block it because of copyright. Martin said they are desperately hunting for bad news all about the country to label the president. Bola Ahmed Tinubu. They don't want anybody to talk about their Rune 5 dot corner. Hypocrisy and deceit runs inside their blood. Ayo say even Sanusi said he wanted to do the transfer before now. Yes, Sanusi said he wanted to do the transfer of the CBN department or offices to Lagos, but when he left, another government came in and they refused to do it because of their own personal interest. So that's it. President Tinubu is accomplishing things that people they couldn't do. Previous government could not do it. President Tinubu now has unified our exchange rate. Number one, President Tinubu has removed the cancer that have been eating Nigeria up for a very long time, which is the subsidy, and now he is already, oh my God, achieving a lot of things that even others cannot do it. He's paying all the backlogs of loans and salaries of people, or everything that has stopped the country from progressing, and that is what President Tinubu is doing. So chill out. It's a period, and this is a period that President Tinubu is fixing things. If I want to build a new house, lay the foundation and everything, there's a period that house, the foundation needs to be strong or take a process to dry off. That is what is going on. So he's doing it, and he doesn't even need their what do you call it, commendation. Easy said, God blessing continue to follow you and your family. Amen, and follow you too. Yahaya said, why is he not asked Buhari to resign then? Nigeria will never face insecurity like Buhari. Thank you very much, Yahaya Abdullahi. Thank you very much. That's a very important question. Why did Atiku not ask Buhari to resign then? When Boko Haram was even so rampant and everything. Why he never asked him? I told you, that is why we are saying that there's a reason. And for me, if I was to be in government, Atiku would have been behind bars for questioning and interrogation. Simple as that. Thank you very much, brother, for that. I see you. Thank you very much for that comment. Thank you very much. I appreciate you guys. We have defeated all defeatables, guys. Remember, we are kings and queens, and we have overcome the world. This is something they never thought. They thought that having 100 viewers or 100 million viewers will give them presidency. Obi thought that using pastors can give him presidency. Biafra people thought that having 100 propagandists or running propaganda will give him presidency. All of them, they had different thoughts, but all of that failed because President Tinubu is the right man for the job and this is the time. So Atiku did not ask Buhari to resign when the Boko Haram issue was everywhere. He's coming to ask President Tinubu. I don't know why our police force is not doing anything. Our police force truly need a complete overhaul. A complete overhaul. How can we be using the same political police structure in every administration? I want to give this government an insight. Every security forces must be overhauled and changed and what they call it. What was the name? There's a name that they used to call it. You know, but it must be re-strategized. Are you getting me now? Reshuffle. Okay, that's the word. I tell you, that's the word. Reshuffle. You cannot still continue to use the same security architecture and structure. You must resolve it or reshuffle it and change it. But I knew that President Tinubu started it, but this is something I think is very, very important. In every new administration, this must be done. People that have occupied one position or the other supposed not to remain. It's supposed not to remain because they will still be loyal to their previous bosses. Somebody talked about that man that used to support Atiku. Is it Biwala or whatever they call it? Is it Wahala, Biwala? What's the name of that man that supported Atiku before? That was it a spokesman for Atiku, but now he's now supporting President Tinubu. Me, I'm always saying this thing. President Tinubu should be very, very careful because they would need to use somebody as a mole into this government. President Tinubu, people that did not support him from the onset, we are going to welcome them, but there are some certain things and places that they cannot get to. This is very important. What's the name of that man? Is it Biwala or Wala or whatever thing? He was supporting Atiku before. He was in PDP, and then now he's saying that even if he wants to become this thing, but I know the game, Sha. It's still political game, but I believe that President Tinubu know his games. But I'm just saying, anybody that did not support President Tinubu from the onset, are you getting me now? Yes, if you come back, we can still accept you, depending. I mean, we accept everybody because Nigeria is everybody, but you see, but when it comes to loyalty, it's very important because for you to become a leader, you need people that are loyal to you to be able to execute your plans and do everything. I mean, to a certain level, if you have not supported President Tinubu before now, and now just like now, and all of a sudden you started singing praises, no. Yes, you are going to be watching your character and everything, but then President Tinubu should know how to deal with this kind of people. I can't even correct President Tinubu in that one because he's been in this political game for a very long time. But this is what I'm telling you. Sorry, the former emir of Kano. Yes, that was Kanduje. Sorry, my brain. Thank you very much for that correction, Yahaya Abdullahi. Thank you very much. Steven said, come and chill out in Nigeria, leave England, come and eat your dove meat here. See, now you won't eat for me. Eat your own. This one say, look at this one. Looking for means you make money online, therefore licking the backside of the slave masters. Stephen J. Palmer. He say, I'm looking for ways to make money online. Maybe you are a new criminal on my page. Eze Chinyere John say, yes, he failed. Look at the sufferings on Nigeria. Can you imagine dollar to under and 350? No, I'm not imagining because I have nothing to do with dollar. I live in the UK. We never talk anything about dollars. You guys are so stupid. I mean, you people need education in Nigeria, man. You need education. I have nothing to do with dollars. I use my own. Even if when I shop online and maybe some things are maybe on Amazon or anywhere, I prefer to buy things that is made in the UK that I can easily get in the UK because we want to grow our economy in the UK. We want to make our own economy to be okay. I work in the UK. I pay tax here. I do everything here. So we want our own to work fine. We don't go and we don't use dollars in the UK. We use our pounds. We have never talked about any other currency. So I don't know. It's only in Nigeria that are people that don't even value their own things. Because that is what I tend to understand. You don't value your things. Because if you value yourself, you won't be praising another person's money. And it's because of the policies of the government. So therefore, the government must look at it. It is the policies of the government. In this country, UK, they encourage you to do your transaction in your currency, in your local currency. There are benefits. If you choose to do transaction in the foreign currency, there are charges that you can't even, you prefer to do it in your local currency. Why is our government not functioning? This thing they pay me when I hear rubbish stories. And that is why people are so much talking about dollars and everything, because even the government praises dollars. Because I don't understand that. How can a government of Nigeria who uses Naira be giving preference and credit to dollars? It's so bad. And that is why everybody talks about dollars, though, because I don't understand. If even the government of Nigeria, when they want to do transaction, they do transaction in dollars. That is bad. So when I got the news that even NNPC, is it Dangote refinery is going to be selling his petrol or whatever refined product in Naira, that is something that makes me happy. I say the government of Nigeria need to change a lot of things, need to learn from government of the world how they are operating. If you go to France, they use their money. They don't encourage. In fact, I live in the UK. When I travel to France and other countries, I have to convert my pounds to France. It pains me. It pains me when I see in Nigeria that our government is the one causing all these problems. Our government will blame the government because they are not working. It's simple. They are not working. Hopefully, President Tinubu's government will make it to work. It's as simple as that. These things are something that you should know. It's a very simple thing that you should know. The government of Nigeria buy things even in dollars, pay transactions in dollars. That is why it's failing. That is why the government failed. That's why the government failed. If you want to borrow money, for example, from China, you tell them this is the rate to pay, and you are going to be paying it in your money. Let them be the one to convert it in their own country. You pay it using your Naira to pay money anywhere in the world. That is how they do it. That is why other countries are growing. Countries like Russia. You cannot use dollars in Russia. For what? You can't. Or any other country. You can't. If you want to use it, you have to convert it. So that is how their money is strong. Any negotiation, they look at even the Chinese loan. Chinese, because they are wise. And Nigerian people don't study. They are so desperate. Most of these people, they don't have knowledge. They are only so desperate. That's why we know that this government is going to be the best government. President Tinubu's government. The only president that is a true politician. Because even China, go and ask Amechi and other people who took loan from China. Their documents is even in Chinese. They know the secret. You don't know. You don't know. If somebody begins to speak your language now, you even call that person local person. You call that person illiterate because you feel like he's not speaking English. So that's the problem. That's why the Yoruba language today is ranked top, because the Yoruba language is in music, is in everything, because they do it. They understand the value and the culture. You maintain it. That's the secret. So I know that President Tinubu is that man that understands. So all our transaction has to be, including government transactions. And you determine the rate. So that's it. That's it. That's it. Africa and Nigeria and other countries can never be out of debt because they keep on borrowing money, and the loan rate they make in such a way that you cannot pay. That is the biggest problem. Every loan given to Nigeria or Africa is on a reason, for a purpose. It's not to help you. It's to keep you indented and continue to. It's a recycle. You continue doing it. We need a government that can get us out of it. That's what I'm saying. So there are so many policies that need to change. Our government is buying cars abroad or whatever. They use dollars to pay. So you are failed. You fail. You fail it. You fail big time. The government has failed. So we need President Tinubu to revive this, to put Nigeria back on track. That is what I said. I've said that many times. So it's not something today that has become bad. These are the policies that they have been using for a very long time. So it's only we need a government like President Tinubu's government to put it right. Prince Olasco said, "Good evening, my honorable brother. Thanks so much for the impact for the moving forward and units of our great country. Nigeria Almighty God will continue to protect you for us." Thank you very much. Stephen say Akwa will mind pointing his father's house with left hand. Are you a bastard? He says he's a bastard. He said, what has your own father done for this Nigeria as a country? Did you hear my father say that it's better than you or better than President Tinubu? Because my father has done his own in his own. So anybody that know my father know what he has done. But you will not hear my father come and tell you that, oh, that mocking President Tinubu. No. So start from your own father too. Say, Falana thinks that President Tinubu will recognize him. Critics with no solution. That is what we have been saying. We have been criticized with no solution. Yes. Babatunde say, please, no talk anything again. He said, no talk anything again, please, please, please. They think that governing is the anointing oil business. Yes, daddy bandit. Thank you very much. Easy Felicity say, Ben Amadi, I can see that you know well upstairs. So how can a big place, a big PLC company decides to leave within 8 months? Not only in Nigeria, companies went into administration. All UK high street banks has closed down, and most retailers, things happen all over the world. Obi would have been a disaster to Nigeria. These people don't know what you are even talking about. Maybe, you know how we used to do. Maybe, because last time when they were talking about food, I went and did videos of the price of rice on other places, and they shut up. Maybe I would tell them, I will go to all our town centers and show you how empty all those shops are, so that you understand. I think we need to begin to educate these people. I told you this was their Onitsha people. Onitsha, they only do business, counting money in Onitsha. Fake businesses. That's what they do. They only stay in Onitsha counting. I told him they don't have sense, because if we listen to them, they are the only ones making noise. They don't know what they are talking about. They can even Google it. How many businesses closed down in the UK in the last, maybe, let me say 1 month or 2 months, or even the last how many months? Just Google it. You will know. The administration, businesses going to administration and all of that. They don't know all these things. But I can't even waste my time talking to them about this. I just know that they are a bunch of criminals. They only celebrate criminality. Ojukwu was their hero. Simon Ekpa is their hero. Those are the criminality that they celebrate. Simple. Or Obi is their hero. They celebrate criminality. Benjamin Okpala, I feel as soon as the price of fuel come down, all these price increases will not be the same. Meanwhile, people are cashing out as we speak. People who are selling solar panel, batteries, and inverters are making big money this moment. That's a very good business too. Ayo say, is dollar Nigerian money? Do you buy tomatoes, garri, meat with dollar? No more importation. Buy your own goods. Exactly. That is what we said. The government is not taking action. We have these ministries and they are not doing it. I've explained this in minutes. It's very simple. I explained. I said we are supposed to be, every transaction supposed to be done in our currency. Even the government failed as well, because they have been making transactions with dollars or foreign currencies, and they have failed to do, even when they borrow money, it's supposed to be our money. They're supposed to get our money, get the equivalent, and when they are paying it, they're supposed to pay it with our money. Let them convert it. You don't know. They don't know that. That is the problem. You understand me? So if there is any importation of anything, the government designed the system in a way that it favors your own local currency. If you want to use foreign currency, you need to pay more. There are extra rates and fees. You pay more. So that way it discourages you. So that is why I'm not even affected by the dollar rate issues that I'm hearing people talking about, because they don't understand. And I love President Tinubu, and we don't want President Tinubu to go and borrow money or to go and use money to subsidize any rate, because our economy cannot be running on dollars, on other people's currency. No, our economy must be run on our own money. We must find something and put the value of our money on. We have gold, we have silvers, yet we keep busy selling them. Instead of us to use our gold, our silvers as our reserve, but we keep busy selling them. And how much are we getting out of it? I'm giving the government this idea. This is the secret to our solution. Instead of us selling our gold and foreign as small money, it should be used as our reserve. It's as simple as that. We have gold, we have so many of these solid minerals. By the way, we are aware that the minister of solid mineral, what's his name? Dele Aleke, something Dele Aleke. He's saying that we are going to recover over 10 trillion, almost 10 trillion from the sales of our solid minerals, from those companies, from those licensed miners. So there's a lot of things coming in. But we have this thing, but we don't have people that are thinking. We only have people that want to take and put it in their pocket. That is why it has always failed. Hopefully, President Tinubu is going to be a government that is going to think, because he's surrounded by experts and people who are giving him genuine information, ideas, and knowledge. And we are still praying for those people working with President Tinubu to, Sorry, did you hear no? Did you say no sound? Where are you watching me from? Guys, please, can you confirm if you cannot hear me? Why? Why no sound? Please, can you confirm if you can't hear me anymore? Please, can you confirm? Somebody said I should check my mic. Why? There's nothing wrong with my mic. There's nothing wrong with my mic. Can they check your own sound? Please, can you confirm if you can hear me, please? Are you listening to me? Okay. Very loud and clear, yes. So Kinde is not from me. Thank you very much, guys. It's going to be difficult for my system to fail. All right, guys, thank you very much for that. So yes, this is somebody say I can't hear you. Where are you watching me? Which of the page is that? Because I've not changed anything. I didn't even touch anything. Okay, I don't know why you can't hear me. Still no. Wow. Okay, I think the attack on that page is bad. The page you are watching from, maybe you need to go out and come in. Okay, the page that you are watching from, you need to go out and come in. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So, guys, I want us to listen to one of the ministers of President Tinubu, that you will see that this is something that has not been done before. And that will give you an indication of this government, that this government is not failing, that this government is the right government. I just want to play you one of the ministers, what one of the ministers is doing. And this minister is from Igbo. He's from Igbo. And is working very, very well. These are the genuine Igbo people that we are talking about. He was one of the governors of, one of the governors in the southeast, the past governor, the immediate past governor of Ebonyi State. His name is His Excellency Dave Omai. He's now the federal minister of the minister of the Federal Minister of Works, and he's doing very, very well. I want you to listen to his conversation. That tells you that this government is working with people that are really interested to move this country forward, guys, to make the right decision to move this country forward, holding people accountable. In fact, we learned that some of the contractors have been suspended. Remember what they call it, the East-West Road, for a very long time. Monies have been, project upon project have been awarded for the construction of the East-West Road. Do you know that for a very long time they have not done it, including Ike Ekweremadu, he was the former deputy speaker or whatever, Ike Ekweremadu. He has contract that has been awarded to him for a long time, contract upon contract. He did not do it. He did not build it. He did not build it. But now, the Federal Minister of Works, Dave Umahi, is doing good so far. He's going about investigating and supervising all these projects that have been awarded, and some of them he asked them to be stopped, or some contractors and all of that. So I think it's something that you just pay attention to as I move. Are you getting me? So let's just listen to him a little bit.
Beautiful, they are done. It's beautiful, but it will still fail.
So now he's talking to one of the contractors, and you can see that man with that color. You see, you can see him there, and he's trying to tell him. He has to tell them. I don't know what is that. He has to tell the contractor that, yeah, you have tried, but this is not okay. And he was even educating the contractors what they need to do. This I'm telling you, this is something that this is I've not seen this kind of minister before, or minister before in Nigerian government. But this is the first time President Tinubu is bringing people that are really serious to work for the good of the country. And from the information I've gotten, that Dave Umahi himself is an engineer also, so he has a proper knowledge of what he's doing.
When load come on it. So look at it, it's beautiful now, but it's a problem. Now you've been paid 18 billion. I direct you to return to site immediately. You're supposed to have done a total of 12 kilometers. And you say you are even owing you another 5 billion. So I direct you to return to site. And what you have to do, or put lanes.
Please pay attention now to what is educating them. I don't know, it's only in Nigeria that I see that when they are constructing roads, they don't even give facility for people to even pass. For people, in fact, that they will cause a lot of confusion, and it will cause a lot of accidents and all of that. But I listened to what Dave Umahi was saying here, and this is exactly how it's supposed to be done. This is how it's done as standard of every road construction. I just want to pay attention to what he's saying now. Please pay attention.
Down to Aloji and Aba is to remove all the seals in all the ditches. Remove it, fill it with sharp sand, less 30 45 cm, fill the 45 with stone base, both lanes, and they allow vehicles to fly on both lanes.
So, by the way, guys, in case you don't know, President Tinubu has given go ahead for most of the road constructions, not just everywhere, including those ones in Aba. You know the situation in Aba, God. When Ojo Sokalo was the governor, there was no road. There was no road in Aba, the whole of Aba, for 8 years. You need to see how people are suffering. You need to see a lot of things. And now I hear when somebody was commenting, telling me about Alex Uti. I say, what has he done? Look at now, President Tinubu. Most of the roads now, he has awarded some of those roads in Abia State, and they are doing it. I seen it now. This government is going to do it, and it's working. I seen it. So this is one of the roads in Aba leading to Aba as well. So he was telling the contractor, no, what you have done now look good, but it's going to be a big problem when rain start falling and all that. He was even advising him or them what to do, how to do it. So imagine on a road that is only 12 kilometers, they are awarded 18 billion. It's possible it's $18 billion or naira, because that is how they do. They'll be awarding contract like this. You understand me? The kind of money that they award roads, I don't even understand. And then when you look at the road that they have done, there is no gutter, it's not properly done, it's not dual garage or whatever. They just do it anyhow, and it will get spoiled in few months. So I like the concept of this our brother here, our Igbo brother from the southeast, Dave Umahi. His supervision and his ideas as an engineer himself is bringing knowledge to the contractors, and he's holding them accountable. They will know that there's something that have changed. It's possible they will try to bribe him as well, because these people, they will collect money and they know this. So many roads have been awarded under this government, over 200 and something roads now, including all the roads even in the southeast of Nigeria. they are going to be done, and they have already started work. And somebody said, I learned that the road has already started in Benin Delta Road as well. Of course, the one that people were complaining about their governor, Obaseki, that he has not done the road. So that is what we are talking about. This government is doing it. This government is doing it. He's doing most of these things, and they are going to do it. They are going to get it done. They are not going to just do it overnight. This is just 8 months of the government. So anybody that is running propaganda is just trying to stop it. I think I also blame the government for not having a dedicated department and approach to make sure that all this propaganda or whatever is squashed. Are you getting me now? So this is what we need, because now it's a political game and all eyes are on him. Femi Olushola say the broadcaster and the president are the same. We are good people. So you see what we are talking about.
No project of Ministry of Works will be concreted or asphalt on it without allowing vehicle to pass on the sub-base, on the subgrade, sub-base, and base course for 60 days.
Did you hear the new policy now? And I love this. This is his own idea that is bringing to this. Because many of the roads, each time they connect it or they construct it, it is not motorable after they finished. So there's a new idea. For 60 days, you have to give access for this road to be used. And then maybe later you now pour the asphalt or whatever they call it. I salute you.
Hello, Mr. Nsima.
Yes, please go ahead.
Sorry, I saw that you're online. I said because I've been missing you for quite some time, so I'm glad to meet you online today.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Hello. Yeah, thank you. I mean, like most of the time, we talk about what the government needs to do, which is fine. We have every right to do that. It is part of holding our leaders accountable. But in most cases, we don't also look into what we as citizens, how can we make the government better for us? For an example, when we talk about the issue of ministries or agencies that's supposed to provide specific service, and maybe some of the workers are not providing it. It is the duty of us as a citizen, especially, for an example, looking at the train, the Lagos-Ibadan train, because there was a time when they said the people working there will take money from the travelers, on the side, without issuing them ticket. There are some of our Nigerian people that are actually paying them and cheating the system, doing that. But in a country that we hold ourselves accountable as citizens, yes, we know it's cheaper, but we should report whoever that is doing that. And that is how we make sure our agencies, department perform their duty. For an example, also it has to do with the issue of the issuance of NIN and what have you. The people in charge, they are Nigerians. They are not aliens. They did not fall from the moon or the stars. They are one of us. So most times when they work when they are working in the agency or in the government, we tend to associate them with government. It's like they've achieved a different form of identity rather than seeing them as Nigerians. I mean, I like your forum because it gives the people opportunity to know how to hold government accountable, hold ourselves accountable for us to have a better society that we desire. Even the issue of the foreign exchange is part of us trying to cheat the system that is driving us to where we are now at the moment. Look at the Americans, they always say, God bless America, because they love their country. And even to the point that even as an American, if you are working in other countries, you still make your tax remit to the United States of America. They still tax you. So that if anything happens to you, American government will come and rescue you. So that tax that you pay to the American government in your country of residence gives you that protection. And people are willing to do that because of the country that they are coming from. But imagine if they should implement it in our own country. People will say, they want to milk us, they want to kill us. So, as citizens, we need to also learn to assume our position as citizens, holding people accountable, people placed in different agencies and departments to make sure that they deliver on their job. If government says, go to this place, get your NIN, is for free, and somebody is telling you, come and pay 1,000, 2,000, it is our duty to, in as much as we are able to take the videos or recordings that we can send to the relevant agencies so that these people can be prosecuted. If we are doing that type of check and balancing on our own people, then there will be transparency in the system. And if there is transparency in the system, then there will be service delivery, in the system. So I just want to bring that dimension up because it's something that I've been thinking about for quite some time. And I'm glad that you're online. So that gave me the opportunity to do that.
So what I want to ask you, so you say that is it the railway system in Lagos that some people were issuing fake tickets?
No, not the Lagos one. It is the one for the federal government.
I would have said,
the Lagos one has a card, and I think that's what they should actually do for the federal government one. Because when you go, now they say you can buy ticket online. You don't have to go to the counter to buy ticket. That is the essence of digitalization, to reduce human contact. And for that to happen, there must be transparency in the system. Like the Lagos one, you have to put money in your card. So for you to even access the train, you have to use your card for the door to open. So if we can start implementing that even in the federal, because the federal lost a lot of money because of this nonsense. Because even with the one they are doing that you can do your online booking, they discovered that some of their staff will go and do the booking online and to give that false indication that the train is booked. You understand? So when you now get to the station, they will now be reselling the ticket to you.
Wow.
At the station. Yes. So that is what I'm hearing now, that's what they are doing.
Can you imagine?
Like, we don't have to start complicating this system. They don't want to do Lagos style so that they won't say they copy Lagos. But come on now, if it's working for Lagos,
it's not the, how can they say they copy Lagos? I live in the UK. Anywhere I go in the UK is the same. The railway system is connected. Whether you use private or the same ticket will work as long as you bought it at the right source. It doesn't matter because some places you go, it's not the same railway system that is or company that is handling that route or that route. Are you getting me now? But that ticket will still work. So we need. That's why we're saying that we need a interconnected or integrated system. How can the government create a system and then only they will be issuing ticket by hand? Then there's a problem. Yes, they can still issue a ticket by hand in the office, but it's connected to the online system. That is how it's done. I mean, they just cut things corner. That is what the problem is. We have been saying this for a very long time. And Nigerians, just like you said, they always like away, back door. So they are the cause of the problem too. Are you getting me?
Yeah. Yes. I think the solution to that is that it's either they can take a pre-existing system rather than going to create another one. Lagos State has Cowrie card.
The system is already there, sir. They can change the name. Cowrie card, they can change it to anything. It's just a card that the name is printed on it. All this thing is what we do now. This is a small thing.
They can make this thing happen. Like that is why I'm saying digitalization is the best way to go. Our people, they have different mindset. I remember my brother, one of my younger brother got, because of his age group. At the time, during the time of Buhari, he got selected because of his age group with the use of BVN that, when government was targeting the youth, he was targeted among them. So he was selected to be part of it. So they said they should go to one of the Nigerian banks to regularize their banking details and what have you. Could you believe that right there in the bank, they were removing people's name and replacing with old people?
Wow.
Right there at the bank, they were changing. They even removed his name. They removed his name at some point, but he had to like protest to say no. They selected him on the basis of his age. When government was targeting youth, and people are now replacing the youth with old people at the bank, you know, that shows the level of what should I call it, corruption that we have in different sector. You know, government cannot police every part of the world. Government cannot go with you to the bank. Government is depending on you as a citizen to report whichever bank that is implementing those type of draconian policy. I've had people that said they put their money in the bank and money gets removed from the money they saved in their own bank.
Yes.
You know, all these things, that thing was happening during the time of Emefiele because the central bank duty was supposed to regularize the banking sector because the banking sector is mainly what the private owned. So they do whatever they like. Emefiele was not even looking at them.
No.
They cheat Nigerians,
yes.
They steal money, and you will fight. Nobody is going to help you. You know, but that is why it is very important for central bank to be central bank. Like what they are doing now, they want central bank to be central bank. They have a monitoring body for all the banks. They are making sure whatever they do is within the law. So now they cannot run the business they are running. Remember, during the money scarcity, people were saying there is no money in ATM. But you have these people carrying POS
yes.
with money.
And not just that, they were spraying the money in parties and occasions.
Good.
Different events.
So you see how this thing happened. So holding ourselves accountable is a very big problem. You will be surprised. The same Nigeria that is saying government is bad, given a position, tell him to be issuing NIN to people. You will start seeing him telling them to give him these are the same people. And tomorrow you will come out and say government. No. Hold the people in those positions accountable. I applied for my NIN in my country of residence, and I went to the website of NIMC, which is the National Identity Management Commission in Nigeria, their website. I found the names of their representative in my country of residence, and I picked out 3. I called them. Could you believe that they gave me different amounts? They gave me different amount. But now I was now having an interaction with the guy in chat. I said, okay, but on the NIMC website it says $30. Where did you get $60 from? Why are you charging me $60? He said, oh, no, yes, on the website. They are Nigerians, Mr. Nsima. They are all Nigerians. The government says $30. They are saying $60. You see, and it actually prompted me to send an email to NIMC to say, look, this is what is happening.
Have they responded?
No, they haven't come back to me.
They have not responded to me too. I had issue in one of the websites. I've sent email. They have not responded. All those things are not functional. That's what I can tell you.
So these are the type of thing that we need to start speaking about, because we can't be playing politics with everything. For a government to work, the people must be part of government for it to work. There are people that are put in position that are supposed to render certain services. They are Nigerians. They are not from Uganda. They are not from Australia. They are one of us. They are the same people that will complain that government is bad, but they are the ones injuring other people from getting whatever they are supposed to get from government. So these are the type of things that we need to put in place. Like, I'm still going to follow it up, Mr. Nsima. I'm not going to rest. I will bombard them with email until they get tired and they respond. Because it is time to start holding
our government offices are not working. The website, the emails are not working, nothing. I can tell you, they are not functional. They are not.
Mr. Sima, one of the biggest issues, you must understand that one thing that I've seen, there will be a bit of gap in the performance of those agencies, because the people that are there, they are analog people. Most of them are not, like, they've not digitalized. That is why you see government had to now create its own training. Because I remember you were saying something about Coursera, and the Ministry of Digital Economy, they are offering certain training. You mentioned something like that before. So people need to be equipped to occupy the position that they are supposed to occupy, and in order for them to perform, they need to be trained, and that is why the training is very important. But for us to help them to get there quicker, we need to always give feedback. That, on your website we do this thing, we sent an email, but there was no response. What is going on? That is we having intelligent conversation with our government, not us just saying things that we never tried, but condemning the system. I was on one social media where somebody was saying, a lady was talking about central bank, that central bank is not making profit. Then I asked that, was central bank built to make profit in the first place? There is no central bank in the world that is making profit. You know, the cost of printing money will always be a deficit to the bank, because their duty is to maintain the monetary policy of the country. So how do you expect central bank to be making profit? You are not making sense. And people were commenting, oh, they are bad, everybody is bad. And I'm like, no, let's not do that. We need to understand the role of the central bank and understand what they are supposed to do, not mixing things up. Central bank is not like somebody having a spare part shop, selling goods. No, that's not how it works. So I was trying to clear them out, and then you have people, oh no, but even their function, they are not performing. And I asked, okay, what is their function that you said they are not performing? And there's always a time limit for every policy to come to life. But the most important thing is that when you look at the policy that they are implementing, it's a good policy, but it's not going to happen overnight. We are not running an abracadabra or Houdini monetary policy that will be black today and tomorrow all of a sudden becomes white. That is not a good policy. A policy will take time. But the most important thing, what is the intended target for each of these policies? It is meant to, how should I call it? To stabilize our currency, stabilize the exchange rate. Mm-hmm. You saw the amount of money that is being pumped into our foreign exchange, and that the airlines are not getting their money. They are not being delayed anymore because there is consistent flow. And if that flow continues, and I think furthermore, they talked about the crude oil sales, that most of the companies that are exporting our crude oil to sell, that they are supposed to remit their forex to the central bank. But in most cases, they are not doing that. So if that is not happening, where do we expect to get foreign exchange? And also, secondly, people always try to misinterpret when they say they are defending the Naira, they are defending the why can they defend the Naira? It is important, but yet you want development, you want to defend the Naira. You need to choose one, because defending the Naira is creating a subsidy for foreign exchange, which would be shortchanging the country of its own revenue. And that is what was removed. So it's always good for people to have clarity about unification of the exchange rate, how important it is that we need to do it, and how that can even help in our domestic economy. Yes, at first there will be a lot of upward movement with the forex, with the Naira going up and what have you, but at some point it will get to equilibrium. And when it gets to equilibrium, it will stabilize. And there will be no going up and down. So that is where we want to get to. But for us to get there, we have to follow the hard road. And that is the hard road that the central bank is following. Sorry, I have taken so much of your time, Mr. Nsima.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No worries. Thank you very much.
I said, thank you so much.
I appreciate you. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, guys. Yeah, we have done our 2 hours, which is always my time. Yeah, the idea is very, very clear. You know, most of these things has to be done perfectly. The system has to be changed, and that is what we have been talking about. The president should change the system. I salute you, sir.
Good evening, Mr. Isima.
I salute you.
Thank you for your work you are doing for our country. Always glad seeing you every time you are online.
Thank
I
you.
just want to posture what our brother just said. We need to change our mindset. We need to be patriotic with our country. We need to change the way we think. The whole thing is not government, it's Nigerians. We are attacking our country by ourselves.
Exactly.
We are, and at the end of the day, we will still come and cry our country is not working. Whereas we are all doing it for ourselves. I could read some comments where some people are not, this company has moved, this company has moved, this company has moved. All these are propagandas. They were frightening investors from coming to the country. The investor that will come and invest, that will make you to be employed. We talk negative. This passport issue that you enlightened on your program, they don't want to hear that. Whereas it's all to our own benefits. It reduces stress from us. With what that man said, we need to change our way of doing things. Our criminal minded is killing us. Virtually every sector. Go to marketplaces. Go and see criminal way of doing things in marketplaces. Down to the food vendors. Is it going to be president that will be policing the food vendors?
Yeah.
Is it the president that will be policing the gas stations whereby people are selling air into your cars for you? Is it going to be Tinubu that will come and stand on the pump station and be mining it? Go to the airport. So go and see robbers there. Is it going to? They are Nigerians. We are all killing ourselves. At the end of the day, we come everybody open platform talking shit. They are talking down on the country, not knowing that they are talking down their own destiny. They think they are the most attacked president in the entire Nigeria is Tinubu. What Tinubu has received within 8 months, Buhari cannot withstand it. When Buhari was in government, he was dodging. He doesn't go anywhere. He went on sick leave for many months. You don't see him in public. That tells you Tinubu is a tough man for the job. Throw the throne to him. He will go to bounce back to you. This man is the God sent. The amount of attack, the left, right, and center, is keep on kicking. They first of all attack him with prophecies. All the pastors keep on talking rubbish. And they say they are patriotic. They are giving fake prophecies. And they are calling word of God. All because of their selfish and negative interests about the country. And they will come and tell you they are patriotic. When you know you are lying. You are lying against the Spirit of God. All because of selfish interests. You are destroying your country by yourself. And here we come and talk about someone, one president. You are evil. They open their platform talking just shit. When they want to swear in it, Army will come in. They will arrest him. How can you be so negative minded? And you call yourself man of God. The most attacked president. Even 1/10 of what Tinubu have gone through. President Kula cannot go through it. He will run away. They will run away. And they want country to move forward. I just said I should prostrate this thing. And again, that reminds me about issue of dollars. All this nonsense, they don't know how government works. Nigeria government, for the past 40 years, they've been bumping up naira with nearly 15 billions every 6 months. The value of naira you are carrying 2 years ago is not a real value. It's been subsidized. And this money, we are going to foreign economy. We are wasting money. We are not saving. All our infrastructure are collapsing. Whereby we are giving other country our own money, free money. We are throwing money away. But what government said, even all the aspirants, when they were contesting, they said they would float naira. That means they will remove the subsidy. They are subsidy in naira, they are subsidy in oil. But we are wasting money. And we don't create jobs. We don't build our school, our road are collapsing. Whereby we are throwing money to the air. They're going to remove the subsidy from that naira. And float it in the money market. When they float that money, naira, it will definitely going to go down until it balances itself back. All the jack shit they are talking, they don't know how it goes. And mind you, Nigerian government doesn't have any gold reserves. They should come to London, come and see the amount of gold reserve that UK is having to pump up pound sterling. They should go to America to go and see the gold reserve they are having in American reserves. They are talking shit. Whereby we subsidize money for naira, and we still go and use that naira to go and import rubbish to our economy. We are throwing money in both ways. We are not saving. The government is doing positive things for our future. That right now, we are going to stop this kind of rubbish system we are using. We float our money. In Japan, they floated their money. Everybody floated their money in the market. Argentina floated their money. We can't be giving money out and that to foreign country. Wherever we need money in our country. And we give that money subsidy, and we subsidize that naira, and we give that to go and import. We are throwing money, and we give them free money, our own money, and use that money to go and import their goods into our economy. Where is the wisdom there? Initially, it's going to be tough, yes, but they don't understand how this process works. They jump on the Facebook, on the Instagram, talking rubbish. Naira, and what happened to naira? So we should be throwing money on the air. The money that we should use to invest in our project, on our roads, on our schools, on our hospital, to give our old people pension, good pension care, good health care. It should be given to Japan, to Germany, to America, for what? And that money, after that money, we should use that money to go and buy their products and flood our market with their products. They are getting two ways from us. They are getting two ways from us. We have removed naira subsidy. Naira will continue at the way it is. Until we reach the minimum, but the bearing level, it will stabilize. The paying period is going to be there. Yes, painful, that's it. Nothing comes easy. The initial process always painful. Someone that will be giving milk. The moment you remove it, you'll be crying. Like this, they put fire in his bumble. Mm-hmm. But eventually, you will get used to it. This reality. That money, subsidizing naira for importer and exporter, to be destroying our economy, to be throwing our money to the wind, he has gone permanently. No matter how many ranking, that's what we call a leader. A leadership takes very tough decisions. It doesn't take cheap. It doesn't take, because it's very futuristic. It doesn't live in present. The follower live in the present. They want manna now. No, that doesn't think like that. That manna you want is not nana. You cannot get your manna. But the time for it, gesture periods must elapse. So that naira have been floated. Obi said the same thing. Atiku said the same thing. Kwana also said the same thing. That if they assume the office, that's going to be the first priority. They say something like oil subsidy as well. Those are the areas where leakage is affecting our economy. We want our economy to move forward. We need to change the way we are doing things. We cannot be doing the same thing and be expecting different results. It's killing us. And those people, they are professional in negative news. They are always hunting around for evil badness about our country. Believe you me, you are doing yourself. You are boiling your destiny. You are not doing it of Tinubu. Tinubu is tough skin man. You don't know who's tough. You call him drug addict. You call him all kind of things. You call him Babado de Wobo. He's a tough man. You are not doing it. He doesn't even see you that you exist. You can go and throw anything. It's going to drop down. I've just seen him go everywhere. He went to Enugu, maybe I'm not proud of whoever, which state again? During President, Governor, this state. One of the state, Enugu state. Did anybody talk to him? With all the, he went there on Monday. Did anybody make any move? You don't know who I'm dealing with. It's a God sent. He have a very tough skin. To be a leader in Nigeria, you must be tough, rugged, because we are very stubborn. We are stubborn like Israelis that want to take it from Egypt. We don't want to. We only like comfort zone. We don't want to endure painful things. Remember when they are taking the Israelis away from Israel, they keep on doing all those sort of things. They keep on stopping making yama all those things. Then, when eventually they left, they take a leadership, tough leader, to take a leadership, to take a hard decision. Leadership job is not a baby job. You can sit down on your Facebook, be talking shit. You can sit down in your corner, open your camera, be ranting. You don't even know how to organize your house. How to put your children proper in lifestyle. You don't even know how to do those things. You are talking to someone that is governing to over 200 million people. Taking the destiny of 200 million people on his shoulder. You that cannot even wipe your car. You don't even wash your mouth. To know how stinking you are. Don't even wash your mouth. Some of them in their house, go and see their kitchen. All their use plates are dirty in their kitchen. They are talking to someone that's organized the country. Do you think it's an easy job? If it's an easy job, your generation will be there. It takes a difficult person, someone that can take criticism, they can take attack without blinking. They can move things in a hard way. And we got that person in our life history. We got President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. He's going to feed those things. He might not be able to finish it, but he's going to mop those kind of, he's going to drill us very well. And remove misbehaviors. He's going to touch every untouchable. Anybody that do anyhow.
You will see anyhow.
I was so glad when I heard that he arrested that man from the Nasarawa state. What is this? Metiala. I was so glad. Said nothing down. Anybody that do yama, believe you me, you won't know. You will see yama. Open one Facebook account. Go and sniff many areas. Go and sniff his wife where he sees which place he used to eat. Go carry camera and go and pursue his son. You are just wasting your time. You don't do anything. You are destroying your destiny because you are messenger of evil. Evil will pursue you. Anybody that always look positively for a good thing, goodness and mercy will follow that person. You think you are doing Tinubu? You think you want to pull down his government? It's not going anywhere. It's ordained by God. Even your Papa Gio, yes, Daddy, they cannot even see it to know how planted spiritually they are. How they are planted spiritually. With all those things they are talking about during election time. They couldn't even see him be a president. With how many years in ministry? How many words of wisdom they are giving? They are all planted. Those people who you put your trust in cannot do Tinubu anything. Who are you? You are lightweight. You are lightweight. We got the right man for the job. Naira has when a subsidy on Naira has been removed and it removed permanently. Open more Facebook. Update about the value of Naira. It doesn't do anything. We don't want to be throwing away our money away. We want to invest our money into our economy. We want to create jobs. You want those $15 billion to be able to create factory, to give you a job, So we too can be exporter of goods and services. We need to make area of the economy that can make ownership of it. In Britain here, they use services as the key economic factor. We need to have that kind of thing in our economy. We need to create a very good. I'm so glad about this car production company. What's the name of this month? This car company in the East. Forgot his name. We need to create those kind of things in our economy. We cannot be throwing our money to Japan, to China, to Germany to do those things. We need to create factory, production factory into our economy. My brother, may God bless you. I just use the opportunity to tell you that we need to change. All the agents of evil, may God lay hand upon you. All the evil newsbreaker, may God lay hand upon you. All the deformators, they are using Facebook to make money by blackmailing people, by attacking individuals. May God lay hand upon you. Because those money you are making, that money is not a good money. That money is a blood money. That money is not going to be with you. It's going to wreck you. By the time it wrecks you, you won't be there to give that free testimony because you are making money in a blood way. You are attacking God's children in a blooded way for your own selfish parochial interest. And you say you want to build house. That house can collapse on your head. That car, you can drive that car and run into accident because it's not good money. So I just wish every one of us to be patriotic, to love your country, to promote your country. And remember this last work, a lot of them want Nigeria to lose. How dare you? And you call that party a country that only wish evil, bad thing, kidnapping, bombing into your country. And you say you love your country. We are our own downfall. Change your way of life. Be patriotic. Love your fatherland. If anything happens to them, you are going to be receiving it. You are not going anywhere. You are not going anywhere. It's going to fall upon every one of us heads. So it's better for you to change your way of life, your thinking, your parochial interest, your selfish and narrow-minded interest. I just wish all of us can think straight and be love of our country and see whether we are not going to eat the fruit of the land. I dare to see any kind of daddy to you. I'm watching them very, very good. All the papa in that law, I dare to see anyone to speak any evil, any negative prophecy. As the power of God in the point against Tinubu, I'm watching them. Whether they will not meet their work.
They already did now, and it did not work, so they can't try it again, sir.
That time is not in power.
Yeah, but they did that. They said that he would not become. So when they prophesied that he can never become president, he's going to die, he's sick. Then he became president, he's stronger, and he's not sick. What else are they going to prophesy?
I know what you're saying. I see what you're saying, bro. But I wanted to be disciplined. I want the scapegoats. I'm sucking them. I want the scapegoats because that platform needs to be tidied up. It's so dirty. They were contributing evil to the country. They were one of the key factors of the non-development of that country. I want one person to be bold, to connect with God and speak Yama prophecy. Whether it's going to be, it's not going the following day, die in church. Whether you're going to plant that pulpit again. I just wish one of them I want you to dare in God, and speak anyhow. Whether it's not going to receive anyhow. My brother, may God bless you. Thank you. We are going to eat the fruit of our labor. Our Nigeria in our lifetime, is going to be great. We have been winning the enemy of our country. We continue marching them down. They cannot do us anything. We are majority than minority. They want evil, we want good. We prophesy good to our country. We drag it together. They have their own freedom as well, but they don't decide to use their freedom in negative pattern. But we have our own freedom as well. We decide to use our freedom positively. We start together because my children need to enjoy Nigeria. As they don't want their children to enjoy Nigeria, we drag it elbow to elbow, bumper to bumper, bumper to bumper. Well, brother, thank you. Good night. Bye-bye.
Thank you very much for your contribution, sir. Appreciate you. All right, guys, that is wonderful, wonderful contribution tonight. So I think we have learned a lot of lessons. The change of mindset. I believe this is even one of the things that President Tinubu is talking about. Change of mindset. We need to have the right mindset. Change our mindset, and start working together to support the government with ideas and stop spreading propaganda like the IPOP Biafra people from the southeast. You understand me? So for me, we know that Obi could not win. Biafra is not coming. IPOP criminals, terrorists running propaganda. That's it. I get me. So even those bishops and yes daddy pastors that gave fake, they cannot try it again, because what are they going to say? They tried it before the election and they failed. So I don't know what they're going to try. What else they're going to try? So this is what we are talking about. I get me now. They are a bunch of criminals. IPOP is criminal. Biafra is criminal, and then the government has to fish them out, just like what the government is doing already. You know what I mean? In case you don't know, the government is taking care of those criminals in the southeast. And every day it is happening. Every day it is happening. Some of them were captured. Some of them were captured every day. So don't worry yourself. So now we are beginning to see videos where. Now let me tell you how they make different videos. This is something we can do. So they will use an old video and remove the sound, add another voice, and be making videos just to counter what we have been telling them. Because now I want you to take note. You see, before they do it, we already tell you, watch what is going to happen, because we have been passing the message that all these insecurities and criminality is perpetuated by the IPOP Biafra people from the southeast. So right now, what we are starting to see now are videos that they are telling us that, oh, this is Yoruba person, this is Hausa person, this is Fulani person, this is Fulani Nadiri. Understand? Because that is what they want to do. So they take videos and then they add voice to it. They can change any language, they can do it, add any voice to it. That is what they are going to be doing now. Most of the criminalities that we are seeing today, that they are running from place to place, everywhere, they use fake names, use fake identity, use everything fake. These are IPOP criminals from the southeast. They are Biafra criminals, and they have been doing it for a very long time. But in this government, they are going to fail. You understand me? They are going to fail, and they are already failing. So let us watch and see how they are going to fail more. 2027 is already at the corner. President Tinubu finishes 8 years, and another government from the north will take over and continue, because it's continuity. And that is why we are focusing on setting the right foundation. President Tinubu, to make the right policies, put everything back on track, have the blueprint for Nigeria to grow, just like Lagos. He has been doing it before, so we know that it's going to happen. He has done it before now, and it's going to happen. So we are not afraid of the propaganda of IPOP or Atiku. Atiku has always been a failure. He has done it many times, 7 times. Somebody that contested and failed 7 times and is not ashamed, then what are you talking about? So he can do anything. My own is that I'm asking the government to be proactive. I'm asking the government to punish criminals, and there must be consequences. I'm asking the government to promote our own currency, our own naira. Our government cannot be, our central bank should not be in foreign currencies. That is the biggest problem. Our foreign reserve should be our gold and silvers and all the natural resources that we have. We have them. We have them. One of the secrets that Nigeria don't know, that most of these countries, they have what is called oil reserve. Oil reserve. They save their oil. They have a special storage for their oil. All this oil that they are buying from it, that they are not even using it. Is the government aware? You think that it's only Nigeria that sell oil to a country? Is the government aware that there's supposed to be oil reserve as well? So these are the things that we need to put in place. and our currency will come back, and will come back to how we used to be. Are you getting me now? And it's going to work. President Tinubu is already doing it. So these are the things that we are talking about. Little policies, little things like this is what we need. Is what we need. Is what we need in our country to move the country forward. There must be consequences for everything. If there is none, people will do anything. Just like the politicians. The politicians are stealing our money. They will know that at the end of the day, if the EFCC will take them or investigate them, they will going to be they will pay whatever. They will bail themselves. So they will take the money to pay for the bail, and then they are out. Simple. So what is the essence of the EFCC or the investigation? What is going on? And then we can't even recover the money. Some of them, they have squandered the money. Some of them, they say, okay, let them take their house. They will seize their houses or their properties. It does not make sense, guys. So this is what we are talking about. Our government needs to be more proactive and make things happen, because this is the best government and we can do it. Just like President Tinubu have done it before. Every other state, they are improving, they are working, they are planning. I'm not even aware of what Akwa Ibom State governor is doing. I keep checking to see if there's any update. I am not aware of what the governor of Akwa Ibom State is doing. Nothing, but is receiving money. All the senators from Akwa Ibom, they are receiving money. All the ministers, they are receiving money. I am not seeing what they are doing. Some of them will share exercise book and they say they have done empowerment. Just one exercise book. How does that work? So one of the greatest things that that this government have done is the provision of the loans for students. They don't know what that means. And then some of them were complaining that these universities have increased school fees. It's simple, because this time around, the government is going to pay all your money, though. The government is going to pay all your money. This is one of the greatest investment that has not happened before. You see that the media is not dwelling on that because they don't understand. How would they understand these things? What they understand is only politicians. Our media have been understanding. What our media understand is spreading fake news like Atiku. You see the way they were spreading the news. What the media understand is spreading news like Obi visiting condolences. That is what they spread. They don't know things that make sense. For example, like the subsidy removal, they don't understand what it means. They don't understand that the Naira has been subsidized too for a very long time. They don't understand what that means. They don't understand what it means to provide student loans. So that people can pay their school fees and people can go to school. They don't understand that. So one more thing that we are asking this government to do is to invest heavily in this agriculture, and to enable people to have access to the loans, and small businesses to have access to the loans for agriculture. Because I remember when President Tinubu talked about it, I'm not aware of the process yet to access those loans for agriculture, because we have lots of people that have their business plans ready on how to access those loans for the agriculture. Look at the farmers. They don't have road to harvest their goods and bring it to the market. These are the things that we need. We need all these things. We need the government to discourage importation. Let them be charges against people that wants to still use foreign currencies in Nigeria. They're supposed to be, just like every other government, we should have government offices, ministers, understanding the policies and how other countries are run. These are the things. Encourage the use of our Naira and discourage the use of foreign currencies. And if you want to, then if you want to insist to use it, there are charges that discourage you from using it. But instead, the government is also the one using it, buying things abroad with dollars. That is the problem. So all these things have to be changed. It has to be Nigerian, and let our money come back the way it used to be. So guys, I think I've spent more than my time. I want to end it here. It's 10 o'clock here, which is like 11 p.m. in Nigeria. So because I have a lot of things to do. I have a lot of series of meetings tomorrow. So I want to say thank you very much to you guys that joined this conversation. Karinde Yusuf said the EFCC chair is complaining of the EFCC staff that some among them are traitors. That's what I'm saying. I don't know why the EFCC is still existing, because they have no use. The EFCC have not investigated Obasanjo. The EFCC have not investigated Atiku. The EFCC, what are they doing? They selected who they investigate. I know that EFCC is the one, Obasanjo is the one that created EFCC, so they don't investigate him. So they should shut down EFCC and create a different proactive ministry that will do the proper job. That is, I've said that many times. Even our security architecture is supposed not to remain the same if we want a different result. Are you getting me now? So, guys, I want to say thank you very much. Samuel say, Mr. Ansima, well done. Only the Yoruba tribe with their funny, free, liberal, unconscious democracy mentality mindset like Mr. Falana can behave like that. You will never ever see a man in his position from other tribes outspoken and disrespectful if President Tinubu is from their tribe. Freedom of speech must be done with respect and not to show to know. Exactly, that's what I was saying. Falana mocking our president that he went to France and nobody recognized him. What does that mean? Is President Tinubu God? What is he talking about? President Tinubu lived a simple life. He doesn't need any recognition. Recognition or recognition, what is that? For the previous government, we have presidents that have been recognized everywhere. He did not solve our problem. I love President Tinubu for his simplicity and his knowledge and intelligence to bring Nigeria back on. I cannot be like a Falana who go to school and then who claim to be so knowledgeable, and then we have not seen any tangible contribution to the government to bring results. We need results. There's not much time for talking too much. Support this government, our Falana son. I respect you, sir. Respect to move this country forward. Bring idea. That is what we need. It's not people like that will come and be sitting there and be criticizing, talking from now till tomorrow. No solution. We need solution. What is the solution? What is the solution? What is the solution? I have never heard anybody give us solution of the insecurities because it's political. Did you hear what I said? I have never heard anybody give us solution for the issues that we are talking about, the insecurity issue, because it's political. Even Showore already said it, that the big men in the army and whatever are using it to cash out. It's as simple as that. So, but my concern is that President Tinubu know these people, this administration know these people, this government know them. We need to put an end to it. And all these soldiers and armies, all of them have been paid their money. So I don't understand why they should continue whatever they are doing. Are you getting me? So, but that is by the way, anyways. I know that President Tinubu is in charge and he knows better than me. So that is why I always raise my case when I remember that President Tinubu has been in this politics for a long time, over 30 years. He has experience and he has a political will and he has people working with him. So I have this confidence that he's going to do what is necessary at the right time. So guys, that is my time for today. We continue to pray for our president, His Excellency Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, for more ideas, knowledge, understanding, to make the right decision, to choose the right people to work with him to achieve success. And for even people working with him, for more knowledge and for them to be loyal, to work with him without betrayal, to make sure that we achieve success. I still call on those governors, over 20 of them, in the APC Governor Forum, to work with the president to use their state as a model state, just like Lagos, Ogun State, and every other state. So that is what I want to say, guys. So thank you very much for watching. May God bless you. May God bless all the patriotic Nigerians and the City Boy family. We shall also benefit from this government at the end of the day. That's our prayers, guys. That's our prayers. May God bless all of you. May God bless our president, His Excellency Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. May God bless our Vice President Shetima. May God bless our Senate President, distinguished Senator Kosula Fabio. May God bless our Speaker of the House, Honorable Speaker, and all of them, because this is the team of people that is going to work together to achieve success. May God bless all of them. May God bless you, and may God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria, guys. Stay blessed until I come your way next time. Of course, you know my name. My name is Akbarawa Isima. I'm from Akwa Ibom. Our job is to make sure that we continue to fight in order to protect and to defend our land. Stay blessed, guys. Until I come your way next time. Bye-bye for now.